Hey everybody, and welcome to my new playthrough of Voices of the Void. Version 0.9 is finally out, and it is a much larger update than I ever could have expected. I was thinking it was just going to be a small thing, and that's why I'd always planned to just make one extra video on top of the main series to go in and check it out for a bit, but no, not only are there so many new secrets and new events that can happen while you're playing, but the main gameplay loop has so many different alterations to it now that I felt it's only right to come back for an entire friggin' Season 2 series. I don't know if I'm going to play through all 50 days of the game again, but I do plan to play the majority of the game again, see what all the new stuff we can see, and just have a bunch of fun. And on top of that, I'm gonna head to the settings real quick, which have been overhauled. I'm gonna head over to game rules. Where would this be? I'm trying to find the funny setting. Where do you turn on the funny setting in this? Is it extras? Okay, it's no longer in the game settings menu. There's a settings menu per save file now. That's where it's located. Good to know. So I probably won't have access to it until I enter the game. Speaking of entering the game, let's do that. It's gonna play the story mode. Attention, the save system goes the save from menu, save from F5, save from F6. Since that, the save system has changed, specifically backup saves. Now saving for backup saves saves the data into the main save. Saving from menu saves the data into the main save slot. F6 creates a duplicate of the slot regardless if it's a main slot or a backup. Alright, cool. Don't show a message again. Yeah, that's awesome. What in the fuck is going on here? Yeah, can you tell these are all my saves from the last version? It's from 0.8.2. Can I just, like, delete everything? Can I just, like, delete all these saves? No, I want to delete. I want to delete. Bin folder contains the file with the same name. Clear the... You know, I don't... Whatever. New save. Starting day 1. Difficulty normal. Physics damage. Yes. I have a friend who's probably going to watch this and tell me to turn this off. I'm going to keep it on. It's a part of the game. Permanent season. There's seasons now? There's seasons now. Change seasons weekly? What the fuck? Okay, so this is probably where the funny rule is. Funny rule, we're turning this on. I want to see what this is about. Experimental work in progress. Okay. Extreme combat. Yeah, we're gonna keep that on. I think I'm just gonna keep most things default. What do you mean there's, like, 8 different server minigames now? Oh my god, I am terrified. Enable waterfall damage. Enable surface tension, I see. Enable blood loss. Wow, you can change so much shit now. So in case you don't know what Voices of the Void is, it's a game that's kind of hard to describe. It's a horror sandbox immersive sim job simulator. That's honestly the simplest genre title for it. It is a combination of all sorts of things. Basically, you're working at this place, you're grabbing signals from outer space, you're decoding the signals, and then you're sending off to some headquarters and you get paid for it. As you do things, you're completely alone in this giant, like, park area, and as you do things, you might see some creepy stuff on occasion, some weird unexplainable events occur. It's a whole thing. It's not very easy to describe on a surface level, so why don't we begin this? New update? Or actually, no, let's go new year, new me, because I finished the last Voices of the Void playthrough in 2025, so this is the 2026. This is Season 2. Okay. Daily task. Oh, if you fail the daily task, you'll be fined. I'm good. Change seasons weekly. I mean, we could do this. Honestly, that could be cool, because, like, if you have this off, by default, seasons change using the current month. This setting changes the season every week. Does that mean... I'm kind of unclear on this. I'm assuming I can change these settings as we go. Does this mean that, like, current real-time month or current in-game month? Because, honestly, I think changing seasons weekly could be really cool. So considering the game, I think, only goes for, like, 40 days. Like, 49 days. So, yeah, that would be like, you would just see one season change. Let's turn that on. Why not? Every week we'll have a different season. Okay, save those. Now, how do I create slot? Alright, you hit that button really damn well, didn't you? Awesome. New year, new me! Alright, let's go. Play game! I'm excited for this. I am really excited for this, honestly. As I've mentioned, I have already played the new tutorial. There's a bunch of new things going on with even just the basic controls, so I shall explain that real quick as I load in. Haha, okay, there we go. Perfect. Everything is all loaded and perfect. All right, it still gives you all these pop-ups at the beginning. Okay, so now we no longer have the big, like, little scroll wheel of options when picking something up. Instead, you just press E, hold E, press R, or hold R to do various things. So you press E to grab, like this, and then you can, like, toggle it on and off. Holding E will use the item, which in this case opens up its contents, so I'll take all that out. I won't take out the toilet paper roll. I don't think I need to carry that around. To put in your inventory, you tap R, and then, oh, there's not enough space in there, apparently. But if you want to hold it in your hand, you hold R. So yeah, they've basically just made it a bunch of buttons, rather than having to scroll through to get to the option you want. And I very much prefer that. I think that is a very good change. Anything new in this room? Oh, we got a clock. Look at that. It's midnight as we arrive. Hey, wait, there's a drive in there. How do I get that? There's also a book on the wall. I think this is very different. I don't remember that hot pink clock before. That looks really cool. And the door that's almost like broken. Hang on, can I? Nope, can't crawl underneath that. Awesome. All right, let's just head to the base. As you can also see, the heads-up display is different. It's actually good now. Also, do I have a flashlight? Okay, I do have a flashlight. Let's... Bam! There we go. Yeah, so the flashlight battery is still in the... Okay, yeah, no, actually, it's been moved. So yeah, flashlight battery is now under your points. Everything now also has a proper icon, so you can more easily tell what it is. The frame rate counter is actually marked as a frame rate counter and not as the nothing it was before. So yes, definitely very good improvements right off the bat. I remember being so confused by a lot of these things in my first playthrough of the game, and they've definitely addressed that, which I very much appreciate. There's the gate, there's a bridge. I think the map's been redone a little bit, refurbished a little bit as well. There's like a lot more signage, and some of the bridges have been redesigned. We're gonna be seeing it all as we go. There's so much new shit in this game. I did not expect the update would be this big, but I suppose it was a while since 0.8 came out, when this update came out, so yeah, makes enough sense. Some of the features I've heard of, I'm not super excited about. I'll go over those when it's time, though. Alright, got the base this way. Got Alpha Base. So yeah, so here's all the satellites we're going to be working with. We have a main central base where we'll be trying to grab signals to send off to HQ for money, and then that's just like the main thing you do in the game, and then stuff just kind of happens to you as you go. That's the deal with Voices of the Void. It's a job simulator where on occasion something weird goes down, and I really like that. I really like this concept for a game. It is, however, also kind of a heavy management simulator. There's a lot of shit to manage, and I hear this update adds even more shit to manage, and again, that's why I'm not, 100% excited for this. Also, I fear my avatar might be a little too big for this game, and also a little too bright. Also, I thought a piece of the HUD was gonna go in the bottom right corner, which is why I moved myself. Why don't I move myself back? Because apparently, that is not the case. Hiya! We're gonna slide myself in the corner. Oh, well. I can play with lighting settings with the avatar, and I have before, but, like, nothing I can do with it is, like, satisfying to me, so I may as well just leave it at default. Oh, well. Hello, big boy. Which one are you again? I'm gonna guess... No. Sorry, Slenderman, I'm not interested. I'm gonna guess you're Foxtrot? I'm trying to remember. I played this game for so long in my first run. But yeah, it's gonna be a while before I remember this. This is Juliet, okay. That must mean we are closing in on the base. Unfortunately, it is super dark. You always start this game at midnight for some reason. Dr. Kell just arrives really late. That's the name of our main character, by the way, Dr. Kell. Little is known about his backstory. I think there might be some big lore video that goes into it, but, he's the protagonist. And, yeah, that's it. He's a nerdy guy with glasses on. Also, there's like a fun Velma mode you can turn on where if you're hit by something, your glasses can fall off and... Hold on, I have something selected. Unselect that. Okay. Your glasses can fall off, and when you don't have your glasses on, your vision is blurred. I'm gonna choose to leave that off, though. That just sounds like a pain to deal with. I don't remember this fence being here. Okay, welcome to ASO, Alpensignal Observatorium. That is new. I do not remember this having a logo on it. Hi? Can I see what this is? Who are you? Who is this? I come in peace. Ooh, we got a new vending machine in there. Okay, this is a door we can't open from the inside, but we can see some of the inside of our base. Our base is an absolute mess, and I absolutely know that my friend who's gonna be watching this is going to freaking yell at me off camera if I don't clean the base. So that's gonna be another one of my goals. Use ATM. I'm sorry, what? You can use an ATM? Okay, I have 15 points. And I guess I can convert it into money. Why would I need... Oh, do you... Do you need to do this to interact with vending machines now? They've added an extra step to that. You can't just use your points directly anymore. Oh, God. Oh, God. Here it begins. Wow, even this place is all messy. Look at this. Who worked here last time? Because, jeez, look at all this crap. Oh, man, one of my problems with cleaning the base is I don't really know how to dispose most of this stuff. I know that there's, like, trash bags, right? But those cost a decent bit. Okay, this is new. This is, like, it's more enclosed now. The base has also received kind of an overhaul as well, so... this, I think, delivers items across save files. I don't care enough to worry about. Whoa. Okay, the workstation room is completely different. Here we got a paper sheet. I'm going to do what I should have done before and read it. You have to hold E. Password is 1111. So if you ever lock yourself out of the base, do not worry. The password is 1111. They changed the controls for this. You now have to hold Alt for some reason when entering the code. I don't know why, but it's nothing I can't get used to. I guarantee you that thing right there is going to scare me every single time I enter this. Hello, mannequins. How you doing? I'm gonna knock one of you over because I feel like it. Oh, wait. I have to do that now. There we go. God, this is gonna be so weird to get used to. The new controls. At least most of this stuff's pretty simple. Who left a bunch of cinder blocks in the fucking locker? Okay. The locker of cinder blocks. Awesome. Neat. All right, I'm gonna shut this. No, I don't want to pick up the cinder blocks. No, I didn't mean to do that. I made a mess. Ooh, it's a lounge area. That's pretty cool. I love the art on the walls. Look at this. And we also have this logo, Stolas. So, fun fact. This is I think the company that manufactured all the machines you work with in this game. I actually have a shirt with their logo on it in real life. I don't think it's official. I think someone made like some third party made a shirt with that company's logo on it. But yeah, that's something I have. I got it as a Christmas gift from my mom. It was very cool because she actually watched my entire original Voices of the Void series. I wonder if she'll watch this one too. We'll have to see in due time. So there's a microwave. So this room's completely different. Put that down. This room's completely different now. Balance, take to take the change. I see. So I think now you can, like, scroll between two options. You can see on the side there, take. That's the use option for holding E. No balance, yeah, I know. So probably have to insert a coin to get snacks from this. That'll be important because I would like to, for this first in-game day, I would like to stay awake for the entire day if that's possible. Yeah, check it out. The ATV is different now. And if I'm not mistaken, yes... The tires now each have their own durability. There's more things to manage with the ATV than just its health and fuel. And so, like, its tires, I think, can pop or break, and you have to replace them. It's a whole freaking thing. Here's opening the garage. Who left their fucking glove here? Okay. Trash pile 5. What does that mean? Okay, action list, hold E. There's no action list. Okay, awesome. Yeah, trash pile 5, trash pile... Okay, so as I move it, it's decreasing now. Interesting. Oh, wait, it just disappeared. Oh, hold on. So if I move enough stuff, it like consolidates itself into one? That's interesting. Don't really know how that works, but sure, okay. I think before I do anything else out here, I'd like to head to the main workstation and show what's happening there. I'd also like to turn the lights on in here. I think there should be a note nearby that tells us what the code for this door is. Hello there. ATV may... Oh, God. Okay, you must refuel your ATV. The battery drains whenever you use the functions of the ATV, such as turbo lights. Do not forget to turn them off if you're not using them. I hope the battery recharges while it's running, you know, like kind of how cars work, so I don't have to, like, maintain this all the time, because I actually watched someone play this a little bit. I saw them deal with the battery, and that looked like hell. All right, wheels, keep an eye on the wheels, clean and keep your ATV clean. Okay, so that's fine. It's just another thing to clean. It's not as much as I thought, as much as I was worried about, but still. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the passcode for this door over here. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. And in here should be some light switches. Indeed. We're going to turn those lights on. I don't know why the light switches are all the way over here, but they are. Let's put that in my... What do you mean, not enough space? Not enough space for one other MRE? Are you kidding me? What the fuck do you mean, not enough space? Okay, let me, maybe it's the thing I have in my hand. Let me put this down. You have to hold, okay, yeah, you just have to hold R to drop stuff now. It's not like hold Alt, Enter, and R or whatever bullshit they made us do before. Okay, I can fit that in. Okay, yeah, me holding the thing in my hand was apparently too much. Very sorry. I will never do that again. Okay, not enough space. First aid med kit. It's good to know that that's there. Saved game to the main slot. Awesome. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for lagging my game out while you do. That's really weird that the item in my hand prevents me from just picking stuff up and putting in my inventory. That's very weird. Smoking allowed. Awesome. Good to know. The Alpha Root Facility. Okay. Very cool. So we have... There's also a light on the garage, isn't there? Yes, there is. I will not miss it for like 12 hours of gameplay this time. All right, how we doing, workstation? It has been forever. Nice to see you. Oh my god, you look disgusting and terrible. Jeez, did they really have to make the base even dirtier? Like, come on. And it's also so claustrophobic in here now. I suppose that might add to it a little bit. Oh, hello. So this... Oh yeah, I believe this is involved with a new daily task we have to do. They have added a new daily task aside from just satellites, which I will go over in just a bit. Let me read this first. This machine erases the data from the drive. Insert the drive into the drive slot, press the button, wait a few minutes, then take the empty drive. Okay, so you can no longer just do that at these panels. Good to know. All right, so welcome to our new and improved workstation. Almost every station is the exact same, with the exception of this. Before I do that, though, let me turn on the computer. The computer's been remodeled a little bit. It also has a new functionality, which I'll be showing in a little bit. I want to go to emails. Hi, from Dr. Val. I'll be responsible for your daily tasks. In short, I will ask you to do a quick task at the start of every day. Request a specific amount of drives. I understand your situation. Will not request a drive you can't obtain. Second task, simple satellite checkup. Go to the satellite, type in SV hash in the server, write down the server and number in a note. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is not how you do this anymore. They didn't update the email in correspondence with their new mechanics, which I find odd. Welcome to your new job. Okay, you get a reward for each drive. Yeah, this is just like an intro to your job. I've already kind of been over it. You gotta get signals, put them on drive, send it to them, you get a reward. Blah, blah, blah. Have a nice day, night, wherever you are. So yeah, this is wrong. You now, in order to get satellite hash codes, you no longer write them down in a note and send them along. You have to use one of these floppy disks. And then you go there, I think you put the floppy disk in the server with the satellite, inside the satellite room. Then you type in SV hash, it'll add the hash code there. Then you bring it back to this computer and do something with it. I don't know what. I might have to look up what you do, but you do something with it. Then you can add it to the drive box and send it off to HQ. Or maybe you send it to them over the internet. I'm not really sure. That's entirely possible. Hello. No, don't. I don't know if hold E. I think pressing E should be used by default and holding E should be grabbing. Tapes are a crucial part of the daily task. You must send both tapes every day to complete the daily task and make sure they are both full of data. Well, you see, the satellites, though, that's not a satellite thing. That's not related to the satellite hash codes, or is it? I don't know. This game is so different now. I have no idea. So here's our upgrades. They are now split into categories, but otherwise I think they're the same. Database. I think this is just like the signals you have stored from before. Here's the store. This is all pretty much the same. Oh, I see it now pops up a little window. That makes sense. Because I think the interface before was kind of weird. This is much better. There's a mattress. Oh god, am I gonna need a mattress before I can sleep? I fucking hope not. Okay. Advancements, which I think is just achievements. Cameras, for security cameras you set up. Media. This is a new tab I think that's related to... Or is it? Is it a new tab? I'm not actually sure if it is. The viewer. This is a new tab. Floppy disks that you insert, they'll show up their things right here. Again, I tried to play with this in the tutorial. It didn't seem to do anything in the tutorial. I don't know if this is, like, important for the hash codes or whatever, but this is a thing that happens when you put a floppy disk in. For example, let me try doing that right now. Let me do that. Floppy disk slot. SV hash yellow. Read writes, data array. There's absolutely no data because obviously I haven't used anything for it. So let's eject it. Then it gets ejected with no sound effect whatsoever until it plops on the ground, of course. All right, I guess we can leave it there. Here's a notepad. I think I'm going to grab that and keep that with me because now the notepad, now that you don't write down the hash codes anymore on the notepad, now you can just use the notepad to like keep track of a list of things to do for the day or whatever. Okay, look at all the fireflies outside. Man. That's a lot of freaking fireflies. Okay, let's get a signal just so I can show what that does. The most changed thing is actually getting the signal in the first place. As you can see here, we now have these 3 little dots surrounding us that are in a triangle shape. Now, what I want to do is move around, try to find a signal. I think you can still, yeah, you can still do that. They've also updated the sound design for these machines, which I think is pretty cool. The sound it made before was kind of creepy, honestly. This makes a lot more sense. Okay, then, once you find a signal, like right here, you can't just ping it anymore. You have to bring those 3 radars over here and form a triangle shape around it. So I think you could do this in multiple ways. There's buttons. I don't remember the buttons, but what you can do is you can click one of these dots here. And then, like, if I click the red dot, I am now, I think, in control of the red radar, so I just bring that up. So basically, it just takes longer. You now have to get 4 different pointers to the signal instead of just 1. And then once you do that, you can finally grab the signal and begin doing shit. So yeah, go up here. Leave this here. I hope that it'll stay where it is. If I switch to green. I want to say there's also a way to get the pointers to the cursor's position, like, automatically. I don't know what that is, though. It could be a button. Like, if, say, you scroll all the way over here, and then you can, like, hit a button to bring the specified color, a certain color radar thing over here. I'm not sure what it is, though. I think clicking the yellow will deselect, but then clicking the others will select it. And then once we surround it with triangles, I hope this means that these signals no longer disappear over time. Because, yeah, imagine. Oh, it's getting faint. It's getting faint. Quick, do it. Hit enter. We lost it, didn't we? Yeah, that's taking a while, too. And that's a shame. Yeah, we lost it. We lost the signal. Right as I was saying, I hope it doesn't disappear over time. But yes, if you catch a signal in this thing, it will work now. So let's go find another one. We may as well bring one of these radars along with us. And something else I'm aware of, these 3 little dots here, they are powered by 3 additional towers added throughout the map that do, in fact, fail and need maintenance on occasion. So, yeah, more things to fix. Love it. Another thing is the Transformers, when they go down, you now have to play a couple mini-games to get them back online, because, you know, nothing can ever be simple in this game, apparently. Nothing is ever allowed to just be straightforward and easy to do. Nah, man. Gotta put the nth degree of effort into every little thing. Okay, please don't disappear. Please don't disappear. Please don't disappear. Please don't disappear. This processing thing takes forever because I have no upgrades yet. Please don't disappear. Please don't disappear. Please, 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 please. Okay, this should work. Yay! Probability 99.45%. I don't know what that means, but sure. Oh, wow. I can hear the satellites moving a lot clearer. Okay, the sun is rising. It is 5 a.m. I'm at 68 sleep. Good to know. I'm going to eat an MRE before I start. Oh, God. How do I do that now? Right-clicking no longer uses it. How do eat MRE now? How eating work? I can't figure out how eating work. Hold E? No? What is the eat MRE in your hand button now? Do I have to put it down? Sometimes I have to wonder if making things more complicated is actually necessary, like, at all. Oh my god, okay, now... No, don't throw it over there, that's not what I meant. Alright. So this, you could probably hold this in your hand, and there we fucking go. Why can't I just open it in my hand? Why do I have to put it down first? Great, well, hey, at the very least, this will encourage me to eat other foods. Okay, now you're making a noise, which makes it obvious that there is a signal. So now, this is all the same. The only thing that's different here is there is now additional sound design to tell you when you're on the right track, instead of just having to rely on the meter and the values over there. But that's really it. That's the main difference. So we're gonna do that. I haven't been given instructions on, like, how many drives I should ship or whatever, so I might just want to, like, you know, get a couple of drives done, ship it off, use some of the money to start cleaning up around here. That might be my first... Okay, something's... Okay, I think that's the drone. Not only is it sounds different, but I think its mechanics are different too. If I go over to... Hello? Yeah, if I go over to where it is, it's now beeping an alarm at me. Yes? Okay, hold E. Oh, nice, look at this. So yeah, I think you now actually have to be here when the drone arrives to take things, or it's possible to miss out on packages. That's one thing that they've changed. Data tape case. So they're giving me the supplies I'm going to need. Some of the supplies I'm going to need for a few of the tasks they have for me. I wonder if they wait until, like, the actual daytime to give a task now, or if it's still, yeah, these data tapes, I know these are used for something, some kind of new daily task. Or if... What am I saying? Or if they're going to give me a new daily task at midnight like before. Okay, very cool, drone. Now you can go if you want. Do I have to send you? Release E. Action list, hold E, cannot use. Okay, yeah, I think you now have to press a button to send it off. Let me read this. Drone can be used to send off the daily task items, sell items for points. Use the keyboard to call or send the drone. Awesome, okay. Put items in the drone stack. So, okay, I guess you don't miss out on it then. You just have to send it off. I don't know, it's weird. You have to be there to take the stuff from the drone. That's the main thing. Put items in the sack, use a normal container. For big items like the drive box, hold shift and L and B on the sack. Okay, that's odd, but sure, I'll keep that in mind. There's also a lot more fences around here. Good, it'll keep out the baddies. Very foggy first day. Kind of interesting. Alright. Yep, also, I like how they've added the logo to places. It makes this place feel much more proper, like a proper base that would theoretically exist. Okay, so now... I have the polarity in order here. So I gotta get these 2 meters full. Gotta do frequency next. Frequency is a lot simpler because there aren't 3 directions to search. It's making so much noise now. It's very cool. That if I remember correct, the download speed is gonna be horrendously slow because it's the beginning of the game. Energy consumption, 100%. That's awesome. Good to know. Why is the clock all flickery? That's interesting. Okay, you can go a little faster. A little faster, please. There we go. Starting to get stuff. Let's go. Charge it up. Whoa, that's a little much. Go back down. I love the sound they've added. It actually reminds me of like a thing at an exhibit at the Science Museum of Minnesota, where there's like a frequency thing you can play with. Pretty cool. Should I leave the computer on, or is that like cost energy now? How much other bullshit they've added to this game would not at all put it past them. Alright, very cool. So MREs seem to have even more food than they did before, which is pretty cool. I also hear the radar can go down, and you have to fix that. So that's interesting. This thing's up on the wall by default, I see. So yeah, that points out where all the things are. Those CR things, I think, are the new towers we have to watch out for. Let me check this room. How's this server room doing? Okay, it's about the same. Got some new wall decorations, but that's about it. Target different types of objects, such as ATV, coordinate radars. So the coordinate radars, that's what you need to triangulate new signals. Alpha base, different satellites by their name, miscellaneous objects. So that's talking about the SV target thing and how you can, like, set the compass target to be one of those things. I'm gonna move this to the desk out here, because this is where it is more proper. Start putting them over here. Every drive that we need over here. Hiya, and then you. Okay, so we're getting what appears to be a planet as our first signal. That's very cool. So much garbage, God. The thing about me and cleaning this base is gonna be that, like, I am so overwhelmed by how much there is, I almost don't even want to. But don't worry, I will try, It just might take me a while to get around to doing it. Okay, I think while that's downloading, let's go check out the rest of the base. Why is this in front of this room? I don't know. I'm gonna move you aside. Go in here. Okay, we've got some more drives and drive boxes, so if I ever need more of those, I can look for them right here. Oh, we have free garbage bags. That's good. I like that. Because that's used to clean up some of the piles of trash around here. Another vending machine. I'm assuming I need coins for this. Price 15. Actually, can I just buy that? Not enough balance. Okay. So you have to insert, okay, yeah, you have to insert coins, it sets your balance, and then okay, yeah. They just added extra steps to that. What does that say? You're changing the world. Smule, I don't know what that says up there. Hi, you hum now. Only coffee. Good to know. So you can get coffee. I assume that helps you stave off tiredness even more than the other thing did. Can I move this box, or is this too heavy for me? I see, they blocked this door. I wonder... I think that was a scare in the previous version, too. That's amazing. What? Excuse me? No, I'm staying in this room. You can't move me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a scare in the previous version, too. Oh, man, it got me again. Oh, I still have a bunch of shit in my inventory I gotta drop. I got gates on this now. That goes down to the garage. There's more shit in here, including a fire extinguisher. All of them are empty. Brilliant. That makes me feel super safe and secure. All right, I'm out of space for another MRE. That's okay. Let's go here to the bedroom. Okay, we do have a working mattress to sleep on, thank goodness. I don't have to buy one. I believe. Interesting shaped thing there. Got a battery here. I may as well take that if I can. Yeah, sure. I'd rather keep myself stocked on batteries. Got a fridge here. It's actually working, and there's a burger inside of it. That's good to know, if we ever want a burger. Okay. Would not at all surprise me if leaving the fridge open too long actually caused the food inside to go bad. These cupboard controls are kind of weird. It's okay. Got some dishes. I haven't really experimented with the cooking side of this game, but I can certainly do that at some point. This has the freaking, like, dough, buns, burger, steak, hot dog, shrimp, potatoes. It basically just tells you how to make stuff. And then there's the brew, which I know what this is for. It's for a special event that hopefully shouldn't come around for an entire year. On here, we got some soap. You can eat the soap, I'm pretty sure. Pillbox, heal wounds. Pretty normal stuff. Open the door. Chicken sandwich? Man, they've upgraded this. Look at this. Cannot use. Are you sure I can't use the... Oh, right. If you flush the toilet, it gives you a 5 stamina boost for some reason. I forgot about that. Why can't I eat the chicken sandwich? I'm sorry. I will leave you to it. I'm sorry, sir. Forgive me. I have interrupted your private time. So... earlier in the last playthrough, I was always, like, locking the doors of the base. However, I have heard since then that that does basically nothing. There is no reason to lock the doors. It's just to, like, make yourself feel safer. But in reality, if something did want to get inside your base, it's gonna find a way inside, no matter what. Yeah, you really can't eat this chicken sandwich. Well, you know what I think about this chicken sandwich? I think dropping in the basement where it belongs. Hello. The last person who worked here is a real jokester, I must say. Putting up all these mannequins here. All right, active, false, gas amount. Yep, cool. Awesome. This is your breakers. If you turn some of these off, it will actually increase the effectiveness of some of the other panels. Like, each one of these corresponds to a panel. However, they also power the consoles on the satellites outside the place. I didn't know there was a light down here. That's good. That's good to know. There's also boards for some reason. I don't think I can break these without a tool, so... I'll have to come back for that. But yeah, I have also heard from people that does basically nothing and I shouldn't worry about it, turning off those breakers, I mean, so yeah. I just pressed the ragdoll button on accident. This game has a ragdoll button, fun fact. Hiya! It's C by default. It's really funny. I don't know why it does, but it's there. All right, let me drop this stuff in here. So yes, I'm gonna need you over here eventually. So I'm gonna put you there. I tried to play with this thing in the tutorial. I couldn't really figure it out, but I think I get the basic idea. I also have a zip drive. This is gonna be needed for the computer eventually. I think it has something to do with the hash codes. You are fully downloaded. So we gotta grab a drive. God damn it, I mean, I have to get used to that. Where do I... Oh, yeah, right, okay. You don't actually pick up the signal into the drive here. You send it here. Now, by default, you play this, it's just a bunch of staticky bullshit. It tells you nothing. However, what you want to do then, shove it in here, import it, then hold, put it over here into this processing station, import it, and then set it processing. Or don't, because we need some kind of upgrade for that, don't we? I forgot. It's something weird. Yeah, processing level right here, as you can see. We need 30 points to be able to upgrade that. I only have 15. I'd rather not... Actually, radar history. Yeah, the radar's keeping a history. We don't need that. We're going to take that, and we're going to use those 30 points on the processing level instead, so we can process it up one level. Once it does this, it basically denoises the signal, makes it clearer. If you put it back into the playback machine afterwards, it'll then actually sound like something. And in most cases, you have to process it all the way up to level 3 before you start hearing anything, but I believe also level 1 might give you something too. We'll have to see. In the meantime, let's search these. Do these have anything inside of them? File, paper, maple sheet, file binder, that probably has a use. Floppy disk green, okay, I could take that. An extra floppy disk, don't mind if I do. I would like to learn how these floppy disks actually work, so. Something I should probably do is, like, okay, now that this is done... I'm sorry? Something exploded. What just exploded? Nothing's wrong with the transformers. That machine over there will tell you when a transformer's down. Everything okay? What the hell's happening? Okay. Let me see. Server request exports server info to a floppy. Oh, you have to do that. That makes sense. That's why the tutorial was weird like that. All right, cool. So check transformer status. There's no way to check the radar tower status, is there? I don't know, whatever you call them. The CR1, CR2, CR3. Okay, let me try this. Server target CR1. Okay, that targets it, so now my compass points there. I think the red points to it. I can also go server target none. No, okay. Server target reset. I forgot. Gonna take me a while to get back into this game. Then we have, okay, CR.check. I see, they've added it down here because, you know, organization. What's that, right? CR check. Health 4. Awesome. It has a health of 4. So I'm assuming that wasn't any of them. That was just something blowing up. Sometimes that happens. This game's like mimicking the Source engine. There's physics props and the like, and sometimes it freaks out and does shit like that. Not really sure. There's a lot more posts outside that look like figures. Oh man, this is gonna be an interesting experience, I can tell you that for sure. Okay, so now let's start multitasking. Did I hear something? Nah, I'm sure it's fine. Let's start multitasking. While that thing's going, I'd like to get another signal downloaded so we can get ahead of the curve right away. So move green here. Move red here. I think there is some kind of way to, like, hit a button and have it call it to your position. I think it's, like, Alt or something. Alt might do something like that. Not entirely sure, though. Alright, we'll do you. Let me try. Alt. Okay, no, that just toggles between them. Yeah, I'd rather just select you. That just toggles between you controlling the towers. I don't know if maybe this button, like in this mode, the default mode, pressing a button will do that. Let me see. So I'm in the default mode. Alt. No, I just take control of one of them. Okay. Y'all target that, please. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Also, I believe this right here... Okay, the processor's done. That's what that noise means. And we have pinged. Okay, this right here, I think, is showing me the status of all the satellites. It's showing me the S, Y, and M... Okay, what? Oh, it's showing me, like, how well connected they all are. So they're changing right now. That's cool, man. That's actually really cool extra detail. I like that. So we have a level 1 dwarf planet signal. Let's see. That did not do it properly. Let's see if there's any clearer noise on here. Okay, it's slightly clearer. It's also red now, I don't know why. Taking a drink. Interesting space noises. So now we have a finished drive. That's wrong button. Gonna put you here, and I'm gonna put, empty beer bottle, nice. I'm gonna probably put 2 drives in the drive box, send them off for today, so you can get a little boost of money. If possible, I'd like to buy a coffee from the coffee machine so that I can stay awake for the entire day so I can go do satellite stuff. I would like to fix Dr. Kell's sleep schedule right away because at the start of the game, it's kind of borked. I mean, like, you start the game at midnight, so, yeah, you know, your first sleep would have to be, like, somewhere in the afternoon. I'd rather have more time than that, so, yeah. Now, I do know, like, this game is random enough that spooky events can actually happen on day 1 or 2 if you're unlucky, but in general, in my experience, nothing really happened until, like, the 5th day of play, so this might be a fairly uneventful first few videos, but that's fine with me. The shit costs, like... the stuff in the vending machines cost like 15, right? That's gonna be a lot. Maybe I should take some points out of another upgrade that I don't need for the time being, and then I can convert that into coffee to fix Dr. Kell's sleep schedule. And then when we get paid for our job, we will then have a lot more going on. There's also something else you could do. You can sell the garbage you find in the garbage bags, which, by the way, we need to do this real quick. You can sell the garbage you pick up in your garbage bags, and that will give you some money. That's apparently a really good way to make money, so I might get to work on that after this. Either way, I want enough money to be able to buy a coffee, so I can stay awake. Assuming that that's how that works. Okay, now frequency. I'm very lucky that it was the same polarity direction. You do have to switch between 3 different polarity directions to find the right one, until you get an upgrade that just searches all 3 at the same time. All right, I doubt that the frequency's there. Turn it down, please. Now, while a signal is being downloaded, you cannot ping another one or it will interrupt the current one. You can only, like, once you're done downloading the signal, once you have it saved to another thing, only then can you start on the next one. All right, let's go, though. Okay, cool. Man, now that I actually know what I'm doing, I feel like this is going to be a much more fun and exciting start to this game. What was I doing there? I don't really know. Okay, download speed, processing speed. I would like to have at least some download speed. Let's see. Detector strength. What is the detector? Oh, right, the detector's that thing. It'll, like, clear up its image over time to show you what it is you're finding a signal of. Honestly, you don't really need this. Detector update frequency. If I take that off, will it just stop updating altogether? No, it won't. Okay, so it still goes. Now I have 16. Hopefully that's enough to give me the... How much did the cup of coffee cost? Costs 15... Oh, 15 points? Wait, can I just... Oh! Okay, so only the vending machine costs... Nice, okay. So we have 2 uses of this. I might try to space them out to see how long I can go with before I absolutely have to sleep for the first time. But yeah, let me check my email real quick. Do I have a daily task? No. So I don't have a daily task whatsoever for day 1. Awesome. Also, this is apparently sent on day 0. I don't know how that works. It's day 1 right now. Oh, it's Monday too. They actually specify that. That's kind of cool. All right, I'll keep the coffee in my inventory. What else do I not need to carry around with me? This certificate definitely doesn't need to be carried around with me. Yeah, it's just some certificate we have. I know you're hungry, Dr. Kell. 1 second. Can I put this up on the wall? Oh, you actually can! Oh, I didn't know that. All right, let's put down these drives right here. No. You get back up. Get back up on there. Get back up there. Thank you. So, do I need to carry all these MREs around with me? I probably don't. Now that, you know, you actually get food from the MREs, like... I probably shouldn't be carrying them around with me. I'll eat my entire tray of stew. Then I think I'm going to start dropping these around here somewhere. Like, I don't know. This may not be the greatest place to store food, but hey. it's a place. It is a place where food can be stored. I should keep some with me, though, in case I get hungry on the run and I don't pay enough attention, because that does happen. All right, let's put that back. Yeah, it's downloading fairly quick, actually. I don't know if that's just because I'm being more precise with how I'm placing those or what. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so... if I don't have a daily task for today, that means I don't really need to worry about that. So how about, instead of that, I can start cleaning up, then maybe if I have enough energy, I can go on a little drive to see, like, look around the map, see what all is new, see what I'm gonna have to do with the you know, the towers and all that, the new communication towers, they're called. Okay, so we got as you can see here, we have a garbage bag, which only stores 1 pile of garbage, and then garbage bag roll, which is 12 garbage bags in 1. Then you collect all these together, bag up all this trash. Yeah, now we're out of bags in the roll. I don't know if there's any garbage bags anywhere else. There probably are that I've missed because there's stuff everywhere in this game. Items litter the floor. How did you get up there? How the fuck did you Okay, interesting. I do hear, though, you can actually use a shovel on these, and you'll get, like, scrap items, which you can then use for crafting. Now, crafting in my first playthrough was not something I had to do very often. In fact, there was only, like, one major thing I actually had to craft, but it is still good to know that that's a thing. Now, okay, so somewhere there's an item box, and I think we need to put all the bags in those. Unless they've changed that too, which it's entirely possible they have. If I remember correct, hi, mannequin standing tall over there. If I remember correct, game saving always freaking freaks me out. Okay, if I remember correct, there's an item box for free up here. They've changed it. There is no longer. Okay, why don't I pick you up real quick so I can have a hammer with me? I don't know, makes me feel safer, I guess. So, how item box? Wait! There probably are no item boxes anymore. The drone has a bag on it, you probably just put it in there. That's probably what you do. That would make sense. So let's just walk up here, do that. How many of these can I store in my inventory? Yeah, because, like, I think the drone can then stay for as long as it needs to, and then I deliver as many of these garbage bags as I need to. Okay. That'll actually be a lot nicer, because, honestly, putting together those fucking item boxes was one of the main reasons I never really bothered with that too much. So many added steps. Alright, so we're gonna call the drone real quick. Then I'll have to go back and check on the download progress. Man. I must say, this game is pretty cool looking. I think this is one of my favorite types of visual styles for games. It's kind of low poly aesthetic where you can clearly tell that it's a game, but it still looks really nice and cohesive altogether. And I love how every satellite also faces the same direction when you go to ping them. Very cool little detail. Alright, how much does a cup of coffee refill my energy? A decent bit? Okay, that should get me to, like, evening. And even if it doesn't, I am about to give this the drone my trash, so that'll give me a money boost that I could probably buy another coffee with. Could probably stay awake forever. Stay awake for as long as I want. Because, like, typically with this game, I like to keep my sleep schedule the same as, like, an average sleep schedule. You know, I sleep through the night. I'm not awake at 3 a.m. very often unless I absolutely need to be for whatever reason. Did I just... Bro! I did nothing! What caused that? Okay. Take my fucking garbage bags. Why did I drop and spill my coffee? Now my monitor's turning off? Yeah, thanks. Thanks, computer. My computer's been doing that a lot for some reason. Like, I will be just using it like normal, and then for some reason the monitor decides to blink off and then blink back on again, and I don't know why. Dr. Kel, did I do this automatically? Is that just like a random chance of happening? For fuck's sake, game. Why? Why must you be realistic? Because, like, that would probably happen. I mean, so I can see someone in the comments now. They're gonna go, well, you held the cup of coffee out for that long. What did you expect? You held the cup of coffee and you turned your head up, which angled it that way. What did you expect would happen? I expected it to stay in my fucking hand because this is a video game. That's what I expected. I didn't expect this game would go all in on realism for some reason. That's okay, it's okay. Alright, so yeah, we've sold some trash. Package received, garbage bags for 34 points. Let's buy another fucking coffee because, my god. Alright, whatever. At least I know now that that happens. Alright, bayou. Go down to the bayou. Alright, I will no longer, you know what, just glug both times. We got 70 energy, perfect. So, now that we've done that a little bit, how much are garbage bags? Because there are no more garbage bags in here. Oh, I haven't checked these. What do these have in them? Scissors, pencil holder, couple drives. I should probably pull those out, so that I know they exist. Electronic scrap and calculator. That's good to know. Electronic scrap is useful for later. Calculator, I feel like, is going to be one of those junk items that doesn't actually do anything. Alright. If there's any room I definitely want to clean in that space, it's this fucking room. Like, look at this. Oh my god, bro's cubicle exploded. Hiccup, sorry. Bro's cubicle exploded. I have no idea why. Alright, how's the download? It is done. Awesome. Man, we're going to have like 3 drives to send off. It's going to be cool. That said, though, these drives are going to only have like level 1 processing because that's all I can afford right now. That is okay. So this is yet another dwarf planet? Is that what this is? Oh, well, now I've taken it out. It's not going to tell me anything. Okay, well, cool. Either way, I know it's a new signal. No need to listen to it. It's just going to be the same stacky nonsense that it is. If I had any complaints with this game, I wish you started with level 1 processing level by default, because the tutorial, even the new improved tutorial, as far as I know, does not tell you that you need a processing level upgrade before you can process anything. So that's just like entirely up to you to figure out, which I think is kind of weird. Anything on the... Something is on the radar. Probably just an animal. Probably, right? Right? Yeah, that's weird because on my first playthrough, nothing appeared on the radar until, like, 3 days in. And the first time I saw a dot appear on the radar, I was, like, genuinely so fucking scared. This game was such a cool experience to play my first time because, like... It's probably, like, the most scared I have gotten playing a game since I played Stay Out of the House for the first time. And the funny part is, the dots on the radar didn't even amount to much by the end. Alright, anyway. Talk more about that as we go. So, I think I'm gonna set another signal downloading. Then I'm gonna take a little drive around the place. What's going on up there? What is with the static? Hold on. Can I just... No, can I see? No, I want it, move it. I'd like to move it. I like to move it. Please let me move the cursor. Please let me move the cursor, dude. Inner circle too small? Oh, you have to, like, space them out on these larger ones. I see, okay. That's good to know. That's a bunch of static up there. That's really odd. Okay, so there we go. And then do it now. I hope they can actually cross all the way there. I really hope they can cross all the way there. This should be enough. Gotta make sure the triangle's surrounded, I'm pretty sure. The sides of the triangle. Why am I shaking? Why is my screen shaking? Okay, good. No reason. It was just shaking. Cool, lovely, got it. How we doing, everybody? Yeah, I can hear the satellites moving. I'm so glad you can hear the satellites moving better from inside the room now. That's really cool. Okay. Got you. You are about 50% done. So I say, let's turn off the computer. I don't know if that actually affects anything, but would be nice. Actually, no, I gotta wait for the satellites to finish turning. Then I gotta set the signal downloading. Then I can take a look around the map and see what all new we have to deal with. How full is my inventory? Not very good. So if I run across any items while I'm out and about, which is entirely possible. By the way, can I go... One second. Can I, like, break the boards in the basement with this hammer? Or do I need a crowbar or something for that? Like Half-Life. Tool required. Yes, pryable. Okay, then pry it. Pry it then. Pry it. Pry the board. Fine, whatever. Isn't that, like, what the back end of the hammer is supposed to do? Isn't that supposed to help with that? Alright, anyway, let's put... Okay, no, let's use you, so I can grab more cracker packs, my favorite. These are probably not very filling, so I probably want to get better food eventually, but that's okay, we're still on day 1. We'll just deal with whatever we have right now at the moment. So let us start working on the next signal. Like, this is signal. So, okay, perfect. Didn't need to change polarity direction. Good RNG. Okay, I'll search down. And we're finding it. Awesome. Great RNG on this signal. One thing I'm hoping for in this update is that they have fixed some of the story events, because there are a couple of story events that were supposed to happen in my last playthrough, but they didn't for some reason. And I'm hoping that that's been fixed since then. That, or, like, I'm hoping I'll encounter them the proper way this time. Alright, so, cool. So, yes, this now deletes the, delete drives only. So this now deletes signals. I think when it was over here, I want to say, oh, delete signal. Okay. So if you add the signal to a drive, then that's how you remove the signal from the drive. Because you can't, like, put it back in here. I see. Okay, very cool. I think that is important for a certain something. I'm not gonna say what that certain something is, though. Hello, sir. Nothing. Okay, cool. Anything else around here? Nothing in that. A pipe bomb? Alright, that's staying in there. Explosives should not be left out on tables, I know this. Especially not Molotov cocktails. Because they can react with the physics and blow up on their own. That's the main reason why. These desks can be searched, okay. Pencil holder. I don't know why you'd ever need that. Wait, do you need a pencil in your inventory to write in the notebook? I hope not. But, okay. I think I'm thinking of Project Zomboid. Thankfully, this game isn't going quite that far yet. Alright, let me try to listen to this drive, see if it has anything to say for itself. What do you have to say for yourself, stupid signal? Very low gusts of wind, very cool. I'm glad that just processing them once is enough to hear something. I don't have to wait for all 3 times. Okay, it's getting late, so if I want to do my little ride around the map, I gotta get to that. So let's do that. I'm gonna close this door. Might honestly want to lock this just in case, just to be safe. Gonna eat my entire pack of crackers. Gonna open this up. Let's take the ATV, the new and improved ATV, out on a little test drive. So, how fueled are you? It doesn't say that there. Spare tire slot, okay. How fuel are you? Do you show on a gauge? Fuel 100, awesome. Fuel 100, battery 100. Again, I hope the battery is charged while you're driving. That's not what I meant, don't do that. I hope the battery is charged while you're driving. Sit and upgrades are my 2 actions. Handbrake. Awesome, okay, so now it is no longer just a reskinned Half-Life 2 buggy. As you can tell by the sound design, it now has its own sound effects. There's a weird little bunker right there. I actually think, hold on, before I do anything, first of all, oh, that's a mushroom. I was concerned that that was something else. Nope, not that way. Before I do anything, I saw that there's a funny little secret around this thing right here that I didn't know of my first playthrough. First of all, you can't get in here, it's locked. I don't think 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 1, 1 works. Nope, you need something else for that. Then, I want to say behind this thing, no, hold on. What the fuck? Okay. Behind this thing somewhere could be a weird little thing you can see. Or maybe I'm thinking wrong. Maybe it's not somewhere else. Maybe it's somewhere else. Oh no, there it is. You can see it. Not only can you see a gap through the map, there's a little troll face right there. I love it. Oh yeah. Apparently that's been a secret since the early versions of the game. I hear the early versions of the game were wildly different. Like the map used to be so much smaller than it is now. Scope creep, it's how they get them. Hello, little things. Also, did I just... Okay, I didn't hear anything. Sorry if my avatar freaked out there, looked behind me. Unfortunately, VTuber softwares do not know what to do when you're facing away from the camera, so they're just like, I don't know, try to adjust, I guess. The battery is going down. The battery is... Okay, wait. What if I stop moving? Why is the battery going down? That's not how car batteries work. Is that how ATV batteries work? Because the car batteries, they're supposed to start the car when you crank the engine. They provide the energy to start the car. Hello. What is that? What's that sticking out of the wall there? Anyway. Car batteries are supposed to provide the energy to start the car when you crank the engine, and then after that, the engine takes over and provides the electricity. There's a thing attached to the engine which provides electricity, and will then charge the battery back up. And so the battery would only ever run out of charge if you weren't running the engine long enough, but you were using other electronics for too long. That's how car batteries are supposed to work. Apparently this game thinks that it's just a second fuel meter that drains at the same time. Okay, if we're gonna have an ATV require both fuel and battery, I don't understand that. Like, why not just have it be one or the other? Because that's how it is normally with cars and vehicles. I don't know. Am I stupid? Am I not understanding something about ATVs? Because that's how they should be working. Oh, well. Anyway, this is the... Whoa. It is clean in here. Nice. All three of the transformer places used to have piles of trash inside of them. I guess all of those were moved to the main base, because look at this. So yes, these are the transformers. If you ever need to fix them, you now have to open this, and there's a bunch of little mini games you have to do in there before you can actually turn them back on now. That's been changed. This room's also much less of a mess now. Anything in here? Got some notes. Pour gasoline, an empty bottle, 2 pieces of paper, craft enough damage, collapse into pieces. This is how to craft a Molotov. Hammer, this thing does not care. The bite felt like a hydraulic press kicked its leg, and they keep the money. This is a cursed place. No wonder they drop less and less people. Defense, I do not care if they shoot me from these towers. The forest is dense enough. I remember reading this and going like, wait, does leaving the bounce of the map cause people to shoot you? But I don't think it does. From the ground like an undead, chasing me all the way up to the boot, tied to lock, bones glowing eye, making weird ungodly sounds. Very ominous. Okay, cool. I'm already an hour into recording, man. Nothing I need in here. Unless file binders are like a new overpowered item that I really should be taking with me. There's probably nothing that I need in here. Electronic scrap, that's good to know. That's there. Got another MRE. I suppose I could take that with me. I just don't want to fill up on space too much. These are gas cans. They don't have very much in them. There's already gas cans in the garage as is. Fuse. This is a new thing we need, I think, don't we? Might want to pick this up and take it with me. So, over here, I want to say in this direction. Don't do that. These new controls are going to take me a while to get used to. This looks like... This is a new thing. Is this one of the communication towers that we need to maintain now? Hello there. Are you a thing? Are you a thing I need to worry about? You're not labeled at all, so you're probably just some new decoration. I probably should have pinged the location of one of the communication towers. Actually, we're right by a satellite. Let's just go do that. Let's go enter the satellite and go do that. Also, I hear the nighttime ambience starting. It does not look like nighttime. This is Silent Hill o'clock. Hello, Papa. Thought I heard something. I probably didn't. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. Don't worry about it. And at some point soon, I'm going to have to send off my freaking drives, but that's okay. So, okay, yeah, here's the new server tower and whatever. Let's check. First of all, server ping. So ping all the satellites, make sure their servers are in working order. Has a satellite server gone down already? Good. Goody, goody, goody. Okay. There's also calibrate all satellites. I may as well do that while I'm thinking of it, because I don't know if they... Okay, yeah, they do not start off fully calibrated. That's a good thing to do. Eventually, though, once this process ends, I would like to... Okay, Kilo was, like, way off course there. Man. Oh, Romeo. Oh, throwback to me trying to find Romeo that one time. Oh my god. In the second episode of the first series. Oh my god, what a horrible fucking thing that was. What a horrible time. So I'd like to target the location of a communication tower so I can go see what all has to be done there. That was not included in the tutorial, by the way. They did not add a tutorial for the communication tower. They added one for the freaking, like, tape reel daily task thing, but not the communication tower. I don't know. Some of the priorities and what they changed in this game don't seem to make a lot of sense. But hey, at least this game is in alpha now and not pre-alpha anymore. Okay. Server target CR1. So now our compass points there. I believe the red points there. So let's head over there and see what all needs doing. It is very spooky. Maybe I should save with F5 just in case something happens. I have heard someone else's experience with this update where on like night 1, they had a really foggy night occur where a monster ran at them out of the woods. Like genuinely, that can happen. So, and that's part of the genius with this game. Hello? I heard wood scraping. I don't like that. Anyway, that's part of the genius with this game. It keeps you constantly second-guessing yourself. It keeps you so paranoid because you're like, anything could happen at any time. And that's because anything really could happen at any time. Okay, this is a communications tower if I've ever seen one. Don't My monitor blinked off. Why? Stop! You guys can't see that happening, but it keeps like blinking off and then blinking back on. Bro, it did that once. One time recently. It did that, and then after that, my entire desktop was like shuffled the wrong way. Everything was in the wrong place. I can't believe computers, especially Windows devices, are allowed to just fucking do that. That's so stupid. Okay, open this. And now, fuse live. So now, one of these fuses might short out, and we'll need to come here and, yeah, okay. Reset, open, close. Let me save before I hit that, just in case something bad happens. Okay, you just press that button to send it back in. Okay. Also, apparently it needs key access. No, it doesn't. Activate. So if I turn you off, coordinate radar is working fine. Okay, I'm sorry. Coordinate radar is working fine. So you're gonna have to do some kind of minigame here too, aren't you? But they didn't explain what the minigame was in the tutorial. How could you, developer? I want to say there's just like one guy working on this mainly, but it's possible there's a small team. That was blood. Okay. So yeah, if you fall a short distance, you can bleed. From what I understand about the blood loss, it's like if you're really hurt, you'll bleed a bunch and then you can bleed out. But if you just take a bit of damage like that, it'll go away on its own. You never have to worry about it. I am so not used to having to hold down E to ride this thing. Hey, wait a second. Careful. This thing's acceleration feels slightly different as well. Okay, so yeah, there's 3 of those communications towers. They can fail, in which case we won't be able to grab new signals, and it'll be a whole mess. Alright, anyway, let's ride down through the woods. I want to revisit some of the secret locations, but we'll have plenty of time for that in the days to come. I think for now, I'll head back to the base. I want to check how much garbage bags cost so I can start on cleaning the base sooner than later. Or I think, in order to obtain the shovel, which can help you grab scrap for stuff like that, in order to obtain that, you need to find it out on the map. It's not actually, like, available for purchase in the shop, so I might want to spend some time doing that as well. Let me go in here, park this bad boy. How much fuel did you run down? 89, 98.13% battery. Okay, so at least fuel runs out quicker than the batteries. Still, though, the battery really should be charging while you're driving, because that's how it's supposed to work. Whatever. Again, it's entirely possible ATVs work differently, and I'm dumb and stupid, but, you know. The fact I actually know something about cars is at least better than not. What the hell? Yes, these tiny things would definitely make that kind of noise for stepping on them, for sure. This is a much better ladder than before. Like, look at this protection we have here. In real life, I would still totally find a way to wait a second, I shouldn't be climbing this. I am hungry. I'm getting hungry, I should not be climbing this. Hold on, real quick. Once you get too hungry, once you get to like 15% food. Ooh, a beef jerky bag, that's nice. Once you get to 15% food, you will start randomly ragdolling. I don't want to eat that. Oh. Oh, no, you grew tired of it. Oh, I hate you. I hate you, developer. He grew tired of the cracker packs. It makes sense, but like... What if you're in a desperate situation and you need to eat or else you're gonna fucking die? What then, Dr. Kell? Well, I don't want to eat the cracker packs that I absolutely must eat or else I'm going to die in 5 seconds. What happens then, buddy? Okay, so this is the radio tower. Like a lot of other things in this game... it will occasionally go out and we'll have to fix it. And it looks like there's some kind of new bullshit you have to do with this... Okay. I see how it is. So much of this stuff was just like, go over to this thing and hit a button and you're done. Like, the actual, like, time it took to take care of it was the time it takes to, like, get over there. But now, you actually have to fiddle with the devices a bit. Like, I guess, makes sense, but also... I don't know, I'll have some thoughts on this later. I don't think a lot of this stuff is strictly necessary, but whatever. Also, why are you tied to this thing? Friend, are you okay? What is with all the mannequins in this game as well? The Milky Way? Bro, why? It's like nighttime, but it does not look like nighttime at all. Hello, Milky Way. I shouldn't be able to see you with how bright it is here. I really should not be able to see that. But okay, whatever this game wants to do, that's not gonna scare me every single fucking time I climb on this thing. Ooh, what's that? Do we have a... We got a little fence in the river there that wasn't there before. Alrighty, clambering down. Since it is nighttime now, I think I might, honestly head to bed in-game. I think you can climb around on the roof of the facility. Might want to do that real quick before I do. I don't know, I just... Day 1 is exploration day. Day 1 is get familiar with your surroundings day. And that is what I plan to spend it on. Okay, yeah, everything's still working. I was kind of worried the avatar wouldn't work well with this game. Not because it's like, you know, it clashes with the thing, 2% fucking gas. Okay, I'll bring it with me anyway. Not just because, you know, it might be a little bright compared to the rest of the game. I mean, I'm okay with that, helps me stand out. But also because, I got a bunch of performance drops in the workstation throughout my first playthrough, and I'm hoping that that doesn't affect anything with the avatar. It might eventually, though. Okay, I gotta bring this inside. I forgot I closed the garage door on myself. Hiya! Alright, I'm gonna lock this door because it makes me feel better. Especially at nighttime. Speaking of which, gotta unlock this. I think I can leave this unlocked. I'm okay with that. Let's put you there. 125. Okay, so good. We got a total of like 127 right there. Plus 25 more here, so good. We're good on fuel for the meantime. Don't have to worry about that too much. Let's go see how much garbage bags cost. And then, oh, it's about to be midnight soon. I should probably send off my batch of drives. Oh, you're fully downloaded. I need to... New signal added in glossary. That's great, game. Amazing. Thank you for doing that. We'll grab you from here. Then we hold you. Then we put you here. Get you processing. I hope it can finish the That's really slow. It might not. Okay, that's fine. I don't think we have a daily... I don't think we had a daily task for satellites to do today, so yeah, that is perfectly okay. I love that boot up sound. Yeah, no extra emails about anything, so we should be fine there. Garbage can. Garbage bag, I mean. 16 for a roll. May as well buy one of those. Okay, yes, add to cart. Order! Order in the court! Order, 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 order in the court. Doo-doo. From Seussical the Musical. I gotta listen to that soundtrack again. It's actually really fucking good. Considering how weird the show is, it's really fucking good. Okay, so we got 2 hours until midnight, and I do have enough energy. I think I can stay up that entire time. But... we might be cutting it close. Might be cutting it just a little bit close. Oh god, one of the communication towers is over by Romeo. That corner is so annoying to reach. Hello? Okay, that's just a satellite, we're good. By the way, I can start downloading another satellite, so let's get started on that while I'm waiting. Something to do in the meantime. Yes, I could clean the base. I know, okay? I really could clean the base. Okay, there's my package. You actually have to go out and grab it, rather than just leaving it for later. Hey, I'm here! Grab your package, you idiot! Garbage bag roll, yay! Okay, I'm gonna use that in just a second. I think when I call the drone again, no, you can go, drone. I forgot you have to send it off now. You can go now. Anyway, I think when I send off the drives, I'll also send off a roll of I'll also send off my roll of garbage bags with it. Anyway, back to this. Okay, I want to say the green ones are the ones that are like new and are not going to disappear anytime soon. I think that's what that means. Because otherwise, I don't know why those ones would be yellow, despite the fact they're closer. So I'm gonna go down to this one. Oh my god, that cooldown is so slow. So fucking slow, man. Alright, where is it? My nose is filling up with gunk. It's up this way. 2,000 units. That's quite a long way. Holy shit. Okay, here we go. Here's one. So I think this is one of the new ones, so switch to you. Oh my god, you're so far. Oh my god, you're so far. Okay, it's fine. We'll get there eventually. Someday. I'm glad you can see the cursor. Whee! I like how this thing is, like, reacting to my movements. Kinda cool. Oh no, is it fading? Please don't do that. Please no fading. No fading in the halls. 17 seconds detention for you. I'm working so hard to get this one signal. If it disappears, I swear to God. Why is the distance 0? Oh, it's because I have it. Okay, that's alright. It's because I've switched to it now. Oh, there was one right there! It appeared while... Whatever. Cannot save in midair. That prompt appears whenever... Oh, you can't actually see it. Whatever. That prompt appears whenever you're in a computer screen and the game tries to autosave. Doesn't mean anything. Don't worry about it. Alright, don't disappear. 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 Please don't disappear. Please don't disappear. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. Come on. Come on, get it. I was expecting this to be a lot more of a pain than it actually is, but it's, you know, it's kind of more interesting. A more interesting way to grab signals. And it's cool how it seems like there's no random chance for it to fail anymore like it used to have. Come on, get it? Yes! Okay. Just one more signal added to our collection before the night is truly done. That is... Ooh, okay. Signal glossary entry updated. Wonder why. This is an asteroid signal. Let's listen to it. I'm trying to nod. I don't know if that's coming across very well. Cool. Very creepy sounds. About what I expected. Now, I'm gonna add you all to the inventory. Also gonna pick up you. We're gonna bring you to the garage. I gotta use my garbage bag roll real quick. Then I shall... okay, we're gonna drop you here. Then open you. Gotta do this with the new controls now. Bam. 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 No daily task required, so we'll leave that there. Then I'm gonna clean up in the garage a little bit. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, that's all I can do. That's all I have the money for at the moment. So let's grab all these up. Call the drone. Because you can call the drone ahead of time now. It's no longer that weird thing where, like, if you don't have anything placed down on that box when you call the drone, then the drone just ignores it and flies off without it. Because now, of course, you call the drone, it sits there and waits for you to insert items into it. It also seems like the drone arrives a lot faster in this version. Okay, that's about the same, actually. I mean, still, it doesn't take the drone very long to get here, which is good. And then, with that, that will be a very successful first day. Must say, like, very, very successful. I can't believe I managed to get 3 drives done, but hey, now that I actually know what I'm doing in this game, I can get a strong start. Next day, I don't know what we're gonna do, but I do have about, like, 40 minutes of recording left in me before I'd like to wrap it up, so we'll definitely play part of the way through the next day. I guess the next day I'm going to be spending mostly figuring out how to get the satellite hash codes and send those, because I do not know how to send those. Also, what am I doing with the flashlight by holding F? I don't know, I'm scared to find out. So we're going to... Yes, 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 I know you're here. Are you going to be this annoying every time? Alright, then I think it's shift left click? That should be in there. What this note says. Shift and LMB to put the item in the container. So it's in there. Awesome. Nice. I don't know why you have to hold shift, but okay. Like, you really should just be able to click on it. It's how most things of that nature work in this game. Yes, yes, I know the base is still messy. Abyss, if you're watching, I know. I may as well name drop you now. I'm calling you out. The base is still messy. I am aware. It's day 1. Give me a break. I have like 49 days to clean this base. Alright. And rubbing these windows is going to be the one thing. Scrubbing these windows, I mean. Cosmic gulfs it throws open before our frenzied eyes. That's not creepy at all. Alright, next signal. Shall get this going. And then we'll go to bed. And that is a job well done. Okay. For once, it's no longer the linear polarity direction. Let's try left. Hi. It's Mr. Eyeballs. He's back. Okay, yeah, you see that floating pair of eyes in the corner? Yeah, you see that? In the top right corner there? That's my friend, Mr. Eyeballs. He appears whenever you get low on energy. On occasion, he can actually, like, come after you and attack you. Let's hope he doesn't do that. But yeah, he's an entity I'm pretty sure always appears every single time you get tired. Like, every single time. He usually appears at nighttime, too. I don't know if he can also appear during the day. Let me hope he does not interrupt me from doing this, because that would be very mean of him if he did. Normally, he just stands there and stares at you. He becomes more clearly visible the more tired you get. Oh god, okay. 1 second. But yeah, he's like the kind of the first creepy enemy you can encounter in this game. Alright, so now we're downloading. What's going on email? Daily task. Collect information about these satellites, send us the log tapes. Okay, so now you now have to do 3 things per day instead of 2. Okay. So, Juliet, Foxtrot, and Hotel will have to take care of tomorrow. Noisy, low quality, but still I think I can catch something out of this. Thank you, Dr. Ina. Glad you recognize my F for hi, Mr. Eyeballs. How you doing? I think that thing has an actual name. I just call it Mr. Eyeballs because it's cute. Let's go to bed. Nom, nom, nom. Thank you. Also, whenever you get tired, your vision will start, like, gliding, and it always glides to the direction of Mr. Eye. What's happening with the flashlight? Oh, that's a different mode. I didn't realize it has a long-range mode. Good to know. Let's go to sleep. All right, beautiful. That was oh. Wait a second. Before I commit to going to sleep. Yeah, this happens very early in the game. One of the first nights you have, basically the second night of the game, you'll have a meteor shower. It's very cool. I like it a lot. But I would also like to sleep, so, you know, I'll look at it for a little bit, but then we'll go right back to sleep. Oh, it seems to be coming to a close. But yeah, never happens again, I think, beyond the beginning of the game. And it always happens in one of the first 2 days of the story mode, so yeah. Beautiful. I can see the little devices running in there. On occasion, you will hear, like, sound effects of props moving around and things like that. The pop-up disappeared. The game is actually running faster right now. That's not just, like... it's not just speeding the time up, it's speeding the entire game up. That's funny. Oh, what time is it? I wish you could see the time from this screen. That would be nice. Why is my frame rate so bad? Look at that. Look at 30 frames per second. I mean, this game does run in Unreal Engine, so I guess that's why. No shade towards Unreal Engine, but... I mean, Unreal Engine 5 fucking sucks. Everyone knows this. I think this game uses 4, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure that's nothing. I'm sure that wasn't a footstep or anything. I'd rather get full energy. Okay, someone's squishing the grass. Cool, cool, cool. Good to know. Good to know. Love it. Ah, the fucking drone wakes you up. Oh my god, that's fine. We're at 96. That's basically at 100. Okay, I'll be right there. I'll be right there, guys. 1 second. Alright. Beauteous. So this is their care package, as I like to call it. They will give you 1 MRE, 1 zip drive, and a bunch of data tape shit, which you are going to need for the, for the things. Then you have to tell the drone to leave you alone afterwards. There we go. Do that. Bring all these inside. Yeah, I still have no idea what I have to do for the data tapes, but I suppose I can spend this next day figuring that out. So yeah, that's going to be the main thing we do. I have signals going. I think I'll be okay without that. Or, you know, I think I'll be okay in that regard. I can also, like, you know, forward this next signal and do all that shit. But the main thing I'm going to do this day is try to figure out how the daily tasks work now. Because, yeah. So... in order to do the daily task, in order to get the satellite information, you need to bring floppy disks with you, so I may as well load up on those. What do I have in my inventory? I have a bunch of bullshit in my inventory. I probably don't need this hammer. I'm gonna drop that. I got some cracker packs. Let's eat some of that. Eat some beef jerky. Beautiful. Fuse will store until I need it. Pick up. Sorry. Oh, what'd I just do? I think I just put it in my inventory. Where's the fuse? Yo. Oh, they have actually cleaned up the inventory screen. They made it larger, and there's no longer, like, 5 billion buttons down here, which I appreciate. Okay, drop. There we go. Don't drop it too harshly. I want to make sure this thing doesn't explode. I want to make sure it's a functioning fuse. You'd probably buy more from the shop if I had to guess. Okay, can I, like, actually put it somewhere where it fits? There we go. That's better. All right. Now, this food box, I may as well leave that here. Zip drive, I think I should also leave here, because I think that's something you'll need for after. You're done downloading, so we'll forward you. Forward you like we're forwarding a wash. Grab you, shove you in here. Let's get it processed to level 1. 3 signals of level 1. Perfect. I got you. I can absolutely get you that. We got a green signal that's right nearby. That's cool. I mean, it's not right nearby, but it's still pretty close. So we'll start working on this. Then I'll go venture out to the satellites. Juliet, I think there was like Papa and Juliet, I want to say. You can use the notepad to write them down because the notepad has no other uses in this version. I got scratching my nose. I know, yes, to scratch my nose, I have to move around all crazy like this, clearly. All right, big signal boy over here. I like it, though. Okay, yeah, you just make a triangle formation. It's pretty fun. I like this new triangulation system we got here. Righty. Hope none of the things break down yet. I very much like to understand the daily tasks before I have to deal with things breaking down. All right, go. I'm just gotta make sure the process finishes all right, because it's possible it won't. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, look at these progress bars on the side. That's cool. Yay! All right. So, gotta wait for that to start up before we download it. Oh, this is an unknown object. I didn't see what it looked like on the detector, but it was probably pretty interesting. Oh, it's just like a bunch of nothing. Sometimes that happens. Just like, you know, a position of space provides a signal. We don't know what's emitting the signal, but you can find out by listening to it, I guess. You'll listen to it and you're like, ah, yes, telltale signs of a planet out there. Okay, so now I'm curious. I think... Oh yeah, the daily task is you have to do all 3 of these. It's not just like you do one daily task and then they're like, congratulations, you did this thing, but you didn't do the other thing. And I think you have to complete the entire daily task or else you don't receive any rewards for it. I could be wrong. Eject server hash yellow. Why is that there? I don't know. There's nothing in the floppy disk slot. Are you losing it, game? No, you're all right, game. You need some help? No. All right. Oh, we're already kind of finding the frequency. Let's... Bam? This is the right one. I can feel it. Damn it. Okay, linear. Yay! All right, switch back, switch back. And... I love the extra sound effects. They're so nice. Okay, scroll up. Yeah, I think one of my biggest problems on my first playthrough was that I didn't realize how, like, ahead of the curve I could get. I didn't realize that I could do multiple things at once. I could download a signal while processing another signal. I didn't realize that at first. I was always, like, doing the whole process on one signal at a time, so yeah. That was definitely something that, hampered me my first time. Okay, with that done, it is time to venture out to the satellites. Which are the satellites we need again? We need Juliet, Foxtrot, and Hotel. Did they remove the ability? Oh, they removed the ability to make templates, which just told you the satellites right away. Okay, now we actually have to, like, stare at the email. Foxtrot and Hotel. Okay, those shouldn't be too far. Foxtrot, Hotel. Beauteous. So now... where are those? So Juliet's right there, Foxtrot's right there, Hotel's right there. They are all literally right outside my base. Awesome. So, oh yeah, I've got to bring floppy disks with me. I think you need more than one. I think you need one for each satellite. So let's pick you up, you up, you up. Oh yeah. Or maybe you only need one, actually. One floppy disk for it. I'm not sure. There might be a section in the help menu about that. This game does have, like, a big help menu you can go to in the pause menu. What is that? Oh, that's the save. Okay. This game does have a big help menu in the pause menu that you can open, so it'll probably have the information there if I need it. Now, I did not target the... sorry, I did not set my compass target to one of the satellites, but fear not, for I do remember where Juliet is. It's right down this path. I'm not completely green with this game. I understand what I'm doing, for the most part. Ah, yes. Also, notice how there's a bunch of birds singing? Something I didn't notice about this game is that after a few days pass, that actually stops being the case. I completely didn't notice that my first time through. Like, the bird song just goes away after a while and it never comes back. It's as if they got killed by some mysterious force. Kind of a cool subtle touch. Also, those lights are shining very differently. They're a lot more warm than they used to be. They used to have very cold lighting. Alright, floppy disk green, yellow. So I think they actually changed something, but in the previous version, the servers had like server disks you could insert, which could protect them from breaking. They've now kind of turned that into the floppy disk system, where there are special blue floppy disks that will prevent a server from breaking if you insert them inside of them. But I think what I need to do here was just like any of the other colors will just act as normal. I'll insert the green one. Then I think server, okay, wait. Server hash. Is that a command anymore? Imagine if you had to write this on a note. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so server request. Floppy found, exporting, packet 1 of 2, it's 5. Okay. Can this process be interrupted by something that you have to fix? So that information should be on the floppy disk now. Let's eject. I don't know if you have to do that here or not. Eject successful. Yay! So now you have information on you. I assume, anyway. So, do I need... The main thing I want to know is, do I need multiple floppy disks, or is just one okay? For, like, all the satellites. Like, do I need one floppy disk for each satellite, or can I put all the information from all satellites on one? That's my main question right now, which I suppose I can answer for myself by going to the next thing. Actually, you know what? I could just answer for myself right away. I forgot escape sends you off the thing. Well, hopefully it doesn't bump into something and fucking destroy itself. I'm feeling lucky. I'm not feeling lucky. Let me not do that. The help and info menu right here. Okay, so core game mechanics. I want to look real quick for... floppy zip disks. Okay. Take a couple floppy disks, make your way to the satellites. A single floppy can contain data from multiple satellites. Awesome. The spare is useful in case you need it. Hold onto a floppy disk, insert it, type server request. It's normal for error failing messages. Upgrading the server can reduce the chance of these failures. Okay, cool. So you just try it again until it works. Eject the floppy disk, repeat until all task satellite data has been obtained. Go back to the desktop PC, insert the disk into tower. Select the viewer tab, move to buffer to move the data to the PC storage. Okay, you see multiple lines, expand them, select move to buffer. If you use multiple floppy disks, you'll need to repeat this until all sets of satellite data is on the PC. Once it's moved across, eject the floppy disk, insert the zip disk into the zip drive. Then move it to the zip disk, and then select eject on the bottom of the screen or on the zip drive itself. Transferred and ejected the satellite daily task data for transport. Put the zip disk into the drone's delivery bag to finish the task. Awesome. Okay. I don't know why you need to move it to a zip drive, but very cool. Also, you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I'm sorry for what I did to you. Here, handbrake. Let's inspect. Is it okay? Health 93. Okay, it's fine. It still uses standard health bar. It's just that now the wheels can break. I think that's the main thing that's different, is that the wheels can break, so you have to like take it off and put a new one on or something dumb like that. Also, I only have 71 points from my last freaking thing. Let's hope the daily task gives me more, because Jesus, that is not a lot. Okay, which one are you? Your hotel. This is one of the ones we need, I'm pretty sure. Indeed. Okay. Let's go. I'm excited to be back with this game. I hope it doesn't end up taking over all my other series, because, like, every recording session of this is quite long. This is the one that has data on it, isn't it? Alright, we'll have to see when we plug it back into the thing. So, there's the thing. Server request. Floppy found, unexpected server error, retry, unexpected server error, unexpected, okay, okay, you can work, okay, okay, enough. Export finished. Wow. Hotel had like 7 fucking errors. Jesus. Server target Foxtrot. Now server eject. Hiya. Gimme. I'll take this. Onward. Onward and upward. So yeah, it's probably best for me to only bring 1 of each color so that I don't get them lost in my inventory and I don't put the wrong disc in. Alright, let's go. Foxtrot is straight ahead. Mother said straight ahead. Don't fall astray or be misled. While I'm out here, I might want to look in the other transformers for any helpful items that might help me, because there are helpful items that might help. There are helpful items that might help me. As helpful items are kind of known for doing, you know. Okay, I think this is Foxtrot. I remember Foxtrot being on top of a cliff because there is a special secret thing with Foxtrot that I didn't quite get to fully see last time. Maybe this time I can fix that. Oh man. Love being in this world. Being in this super immersive world, in this super immersive game. Alright, server request. Bruh. Bruh, you ran into like 3 fucking errors before even 1 success. Dude, what kind of bullshit technology do we have here? My goodness. Silly game. Alrighty. Go back down L staircase. And whee! Oh man. Dr. Kell. That distance should not cause you to snap your legs. Bro, you need help. Wow. I am now tired of crackers, and that's the only food I have, and I'm at 20 set. Dr. Kell, I swear to fucking God. This is gonna be a new running gag throughout this series, I feel like, me just blaming things on Dr. Kell. Because now I have to stop at the... Wait, no, I have MRAs with me, I'm fine. I can just get new food out of there should I ever need it. Okay, so we should have all the data now. Let's go to the Transformers. I know there's a Transformer this way. Oh, whoa, what the fuck is with the driving physics now? It's so weird and different now. I don't like it. Anyway, I know there's one this way, and then there's one up by Romeo. We're gonna have to go visit that lovely place. Because they have items in them, and those items are sometimes very, very good. Okay, I'm passing by the base whether I want to be or not. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. I love it. Perfectly okay with me. Alright. So! Sounds like something a Hollow Knight character says one time. There's like, I think it's one of the warrior dreams, I want to say. It's that or it's one of the regular enemies. They go, so! Oh, I think that's Galleon. I'm thinking of Galeon. Don't know how you say his name. I'm like a mega fan of that game and I don't know how you say his name. Lovely Mountain Dew voltage I have here. Oh hey, you can cross the water on a log now. Got a new natural bridge there. That'll definitely make map traversal a lot more fun. I don't think Dr. Kell knows how to swim, if I remember that right. What was that label? What does that say? Oh, it's just a low resolution nonsense. Awesome, got it. Also, the weird little, like, black bar on the screen is still here whenever you're driving this thing. I don't really get what's up with that, but it's a thing, so, you know, we're just gonna leave it. It'll be fine. Alrighty. Drive up the path. Drive me to the Transformer. Let me change my name to Tom. I don't know, that doesn't make any sense. Alright, Transformer here, once again, very clean room, love it. What are we doing in here? Oh, that's not good. I think you can slip and slide on that. Hey, that's really good. Problem is, oh no, I can store it. Okay, but it is taking up a ton of space. That's okay, though. Duct tape. Why do I feel like that duct tape's gonna be super necessary for something? A car battery? Okay. Yep, I knew it. I love how it plays that fucking cartoon slide sound effect. I used it in my most recent video on the main channel. Paper scrap in there. I remember last time I played this in version, what you would call it? Okay, 8, not that important. Not as important as the 100 fuel. In the last version I played, 0.8.2, none of the storage containers throughout the entire world had anything inside of them. So this is a very new thing. Like seeing all this stuff inside of these freaking containers when there previously was none. You actually have to... Dr. Kell, for the love of goodness, eat some fucking stew. How does one... I'm sorry, but... Also, how's your health? 87, whatever, that's fine. How does one get so hungry that they fall off the back of a moving vehicle? How does that happen? I know that there's no seatbelt on this thing, so like you'd have to grip onto it in order to drive it properly. You might lose your grip if you're hungry, but like, come on! Have some fucking self-preservation instincts, man! I'm now remembering why I ended up finding this game kind of annoying throughout my first playthrough. Or, like, not kind of annoying, but there was a period of time in my first playthrough, I think it was like days 20 to 30, where nothing was really happening. The little annoyances of the game's main loop were starting to annoy me, and I started to kind of fall out of love with the game. I hope that doesn't happen again here. Hey, we got a weird special site we can visit. Get off of you. I still don't understand why you can't pause while riding the bike. That makes no real sense to me. Also, is the sun going down already? I mean, I did sleep well into the morning, but still, like, I feel like it shouldn't be going this soon. Also, opening doors fucking sucks now. What the hell? What the hell did they do to the door opening? So these are a bunch of, like, barracks. Some people were here before with some kind of goal in mind. Not really sure what kind of goal that was, but it was a goal, and I hope they achieved it. Dude, what is your deal with crackers? What, do you not want to eat the stew either? Okay, no, you do want to eat the stew. You're fine with the stew. Alrighty, let me... Doop, doop, doop. I don't think there's anything to check inside those buildings. I think over here is important, though, so I'd like to see this. Then I'll go to Transformer 3. I swear. I swear, we will do that. Pull... Click here to start type-pipping. With how, like, really well put together this game is in almost every other aspect, that's pretty damn funny. I guess I could understand missing that typo in text as rarely seen as this, but, like... I love that. I think some of these have things to say on them, right? Guess not. I think it's usually the brown notes that do. Like this. Day 41, we finally got more financial support for our mission. We can get even deeper this time. Today I noticed something interesting. The hole made one deep bassy sound. Couldn't record. Don't know if it was naturally made sound. It sounds like really deep metal squeak. This hole is pretty weird. There is a drive with data on it sitting right here. I think I'd like to take this with me. We also have gas cans. One of them is full. I already have one of those, so I won't need it. Toolbox of 2 uses. I think that's used to repair the thing. The ATV, should you need it. I hope you don't have to do a bunch of extra bullshit to do it this time. I hope it's as simple as it was before. Knowing this game, though, knowing this update, probably isn't, but you know. Wow, look at this trash pile over here. That sucks. Litterers. Come on, guys. Littering's not cool. Haven't you heard from Sonic the Hedgehog? You may have said something about that once in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. I know he's got that famous, like, there's nothing more cool than being hugged by someone you like, but if someone touches you in a place or in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable, that's no good. Honestly, really cool. Love that. Love that for Sonic fans. I'm sorry, is this really the Romeo corner? This looks different than I thought it would. Did they change how this is laid out? We're good. No need to worry. We're good. Yeah, there's a lot more, like, roads out here now than there used to be, pretty sure. I have noticed the ATV does not seem quite as good at climbing hills. Like, yeah, it's slowing down a lot there. want to say you can upgrade the tires to make them more capable of doing things, and that's probably one of the things you can upgrade. So they probably nerfed the ATV by default in order to make it a little more powerful as it goes. I love the swinging wires. I hope they never fix that bug. Increases the paranoia, you know? You never know, might not be a bug. Alrighty, up the hill. I think this is where the last transformer is. This is also where Romeo is. This is the satellite Romeo. Pretty sure anyway, should be. Alright, now, up with you! There we go. You can at least still climb short hills like that with the ATV. Come on, buddy, don't lose hope now. We're almost there, we're almost there. Okay, we're good, we're good. Do that. Eat some food can, because apparently, God, MRE food really does not heal that much. This one's definitely a lot more messy than the other ones were. How do I know how these things are doing? Okay, this thing actually has something wrong with it, kind of. Let's fix that before it breaks. So this sign match thing, you have to make sure that the two waves here, like, match. It's kind of like that one mini game from Soma, that one little puzzle from Soma. Okay, that's okay. Need to stretch it to be right though. And match. Okay, you can kind of just like turn it to when the numbers are happy. Cool. Awesome. Okay, so it is stable now. We're just gonna do that just in case it needs that. It needs that little boost. Hello there. Got thing. Wet floor sign. Scissors and a drive. Can I carry another drive with me? I don't want the scissors. Yes, I can. Awesome. Then, I want to say in here somewhere, there are a pair of hiking boots where if you equip them, you can climb stuff easier. Took me forever to find them on my first playthrough, and it might take me another forever to find them here, because I don't know where they would be. I'm sure I'll have plenty of reasons to come back up here in the future, though, so... yeah. I'm not seeing them. Unless they're in one of these things. They moved them inside a container. This is a big thing. That's not a thing I can use. Cool. Okay, well, we don't really need the hiking boots. I was just, like, coming up here to maybe hopefully find them if they are here. Unfortunately, they don't seem to be. That's ominous. Very freaking ominous. Almost been recording for 2 hours. Nice. All right, let's get back home. And by home, I mean to base. It is our new home. Or the base is our new home, basically. Get it, basically? Ha ha ha. Alright, drive this way. Those wind turbines, you can climb those, but I don't think there's anything to do there. That's probably something the developer's going to do in the future. Alright, driving down. I do need to figure out, like, the tape reels and all that. It's at 80 health. I'm on day 2, and the thing's already at 80 health. I'm so good at this game. Wow, look at this. This is like a raised patch of ground here. They've definitely changed this corner a little bit. I guess they made it a little more convenient to drive around in, because if I remember correct, it was pretty annoying to drive around in before. Let's go up here. Up the mountain. Stew tray. The stew tray. Do tray. Yeah. Alright. Once we get back to the base, I'm going to see if the toolboxes work the same way as they used to, or if I also have to learn something new with them. We'll figure out the zip drive thing, and then we got to get the tape reels sent off as well. Again, I don't remember how that really works, because I tried to do it in the tutorial, and it actually bugged out and like deleted the tape reel items from my inventory as I was trying to do it. So, yeah. I hope that doesn't happen in the actual game. That would be quite bad. I'm sure it doesn't, though. Alright, drive down. Oh, no, oh, no. Okay, okay, careful. 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 Careful, schmereful. Oh, no. Hey, nope, 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 we're not doing that. Nope. We're going this way. We're re-entering the base. Indeed. Perfect. Alright. Thus concludes our first satellite expedition and general expedition. Where is toolbox? There we go. Toolbox. I'm gonna hold you in my hand. Can I just do... Okay, good, good, good. You can just do this. Awesome. They kept it as simple as before. Thank you, developer, for not making everything super incredibly complicated for no reason. You at least... Oh, this is priable by something. Interesting. You at least didn't overwhelm us with all that crap. All right. So, new drive time. Wait, gotta move it here. Grab... oh, you're done. Okay, let me grab you. Oops, that's not what I meant. Put you there. Bam. Okay, so that's one level 1 signal. Let's listen to it since it's an unknown one. These tend to be pretty interesting. It's a bunch of whispering. It's the voices of the void. Now, though, there really are voices you can hear in these signals sometimes, and those are the true voices of the void. All right, put that there. Now, computer, I need to insert a disk. Put you in there. Let's have some stew for the occasion. Then we go to viewer. Data block. Expand these. Expand these. Okay, so we move each one to buffer. You can also erase them if you want. I'm not doing that. So there we go. That's all there. Now I think we're good to eject you. Interesting. So, okay, so then why would I need multiple floppy disks? Can they just, like, break eventually? Because I'm curious as to why I have multiple of them. I'm not sending off the floppy disks. Okay. Yeah, see, when I did this in the tutorial, it actually didn't work. Because the tutorial does not have every system put in place. But yes, we have the zip drive now. How do... Okay, it's right there. Move. Move, move. So now it's on the zip drive, right? You have data on you, right? Okay, I'm gonna put you right next to here where we're gonna get our next drive box. So that's the finished data. That should be able to be sent off for that task completed. Now, what do I have to do with the frickin' tape reels? Send us the log tapes, 25 points reward each. Okay, so you guys. Progress 100%. Okay, so these are what we need. Let me, real quick, I'm gonna go to help and info. Maintenance tasks, daily tasks. Data tape reels. Prepare the new tapes by removing them from the tape reel case. Switch the reel tape reader off by pressing the square button in the center. Look at the smaller tape and press E. This will hold it. Look at the tape case and press E to put the reel inside. Select the larger tape. Put that in the tape case as well. Don't forget, if you have new tapes, put in the data reel machine. Doesn't matter which order. Press the square button in order to start the data gathering process. The old filled tape secure. You can now put this in the drone's delivery bag for your daily task. So I just put the tapes themselves in. Why am I getting a new case every time then? Why am I getting the case lid? What do I need this for? That's my main question with that, and that's what I was kind of hoping to find. I don't know if it's going to tell me about that, though. Okay, yeah. That's a bunch of extra crap I don't really care about right now. Let's, I guess, take you. So, do that. Object cannot be held. You see, you kind of told me it could, but okay. Okay. So, I got the tapes. Very cool. So these are our finished tapes. Put these together. Then I got to put new tapes in there. Data tape A. So I hold you. Put you there. Put you there. Start. Okay, that's really simple. Why do you need the case lid? What do I need to put? Do I need to put those tapes inside you? Like... I don't want to break them, but, like, do I need to put you inside the case? Because, like, why do I need this otherwise? I can't use it for anything, and they keep giving me new ones. Like, if I go over to the garage, I think I still have some in here. Yeah, I have this. Like, don't I need these for something? Also, who the fuck is making all that racket? Can you stop? I appreciate it. I guess they... Dr. Cal, hold yourself together. You don't need to eat every 5 fucking seconds, man. The hunger drain's so fast in this game. A little too fast, if you ask me. I'm guessing they send it to me in this case, and then I just have the cases around, and I can maybe use them for metal scrap or something. It's like, otherwise, why do I have these, you know? Let me see. I can't store them in my inventory, which, you know, would kind of be really helpful. Or maybe I can if I clear that. No, still can't. How big are they? Like, jeez. I guess I could put all these drives down somewhere and I can carry those inside. Put you there. Put you there. Oh, wait, you have... Right, you have data on you. I gotta get this processed. Okay, we're gonna put this next to you. I want to get that processed so I can actually listen to it. I think you have to process those first. Like, let me see. Can I just shove you in there? Okay, it gives me kind of something, but I think I still need to process it before I get anything actually, like, audible, listenable to out of it. Cool. Thank you for your info. I shall bring you back with me, but I will leave you right here next to the processing machine, and I can always send that off as our third signal as soon as this gets completed. Speaking of signals, I can go find another one. So let's do that. Man, I think I was in the middle of doing something and I've been distracted by so many things. That's how this game is. You always have something to do. Okay, park you there. I hope you all have enjoyed this video so far, because, like, my last Voices of the Void playthrough was literally the most watched Let's Play and most interacted with Let's Play I have ever had, so I really hope that this new one will be exciting for y'all. I really hope that, that y'all are enjoying this so far. I know at least one person is. Maybe two, maybe three, you never know. Alrighty. Go! Hopefully that's good enough, and I don't know. That might not be. Oh, that might not be. That might not be. That, yeah, that's not looking super even. Maybe. Nah. Okay, 1 second. Put you there. Let's put you further down. You further this way. That should be good. It'll be slower, but it'll be good. And that's what... No, it won't. Maybe it'll barely work. Oh man, I can't wait until I have enough money to upgrade this shit so it doesn't go so slow every time. Alright. Yay! Okay. You're done. Oh god, it's the satellite's turning. I thought that was something. Ah, god. This game knows how to get to you. Nope. Put you in. Perfect. Set you going. Now... what else did I want to do? Oh yeah, these tapes. I guess I could just send off the daily task stuff, like, right away. I mean, once this drive is done, I'll be able to send all that off. Alright, so you are getting shit. 8.3%, so it's not very fast, but, like, as long as you just, like, take the tapes out, put new tapes in, set them going, it should probably be fine, right? Unless I'm really missing something about how that works. Wow, we're already almost at the signal. Okay. Linear? No, it's non-linear. It's an open world game. Is it an open world game of the left style? What the polarity direction reads. Yep, it is. It's a left style open world game. Someone made this with their left hand. I don't know what that means. Yes, okay. Get you right where I want you. No, I'm not. Ah! Okay, we're good. Perfect. Nope. Further up. Thank you. Okay. Now that's downloading. And you are very fucking slow. That could be an issue. That is moving at a snail's pace. Well, you know, currently the only things that are functioning are the downloading panel, so I could do this. Coordinates... playing. Utilities is general power for the whole base. I think that actually shuts off all the panels if you turn that off, so I don't want that. But I'll turn off those two to hopefully provide slightly more power to this. Okay, yeah, that's better. Not extremely so, but it's better. Maybe I can give it some upgrades right here. Signal processing speed, and give it 1 for 20 points. I'll give you 2 boosts. There you go. Now you're at 1.8 bits per second, or bytes per second instead of 1.6. Big upgrade. Amazing. Let's check the radar. Okay, we got something hanging out in that corner. That happens often. There's, like, something that appears down there. I thought that was, like, a bright light following me or something. That can't happen in this game. That has happened before. Are any of you broken by any chance? How about the satellites? Server.ping. Like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing. Nothing's gone down yet. Oh, how are the Transformers? Actually, TR check. They're fine. How are you guys? 444, perfect. The machines are in full working order. There's a vent directly above the freaking workstation. That's not creepy at all. Not creepy in the slightest. Man, you are taking forever. Thank God I don't have to process you to 3 levels, because I literally can't yet. Well, I can make the upgrade, but still. Okay, so we do have to send the daily task shit off before it hits midnight. We are, dude, fucking give it a rest with the cracker. Eat the fucking crackers, man. Why do you not want to eat the crackers so bad? Is it this particular cracker pack? No, it's just all cracker pack. Okay, cracker packs suck. Good to know. Picky. I can't blame you, I'm picky too. But, like, come on. Stop being so annoying about it. I'll eat stuff from this food box, I guess. I feel like my hunger is draining way faster than it's in the old version. Could be wrong about that. Alright, well, it's at 11%. I feel like there's no way it's gonna be done before then. I might honestly want to wait for this next signal and process that instead. Either way, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it to 3 signals, which would be a shame, because if I remember how this works, it would fail the entire fucking daily task, because this game's mean. I'm gonna buy a garbage bag. There we go. Gonna buy some more garbage so I can at least get started on that, so I can at least make Abbas happy. They can grow in your base. What could possibly go? Oh, that was not a good idea. Oh, God. Hey, I think I got some food filled up on that at least. Oh, God, I hope I'm not sick. You can get sick in this game. I hope that didn't just happen. Oh, boy. That was funny, though. Hey, man, who wouldn't want to eat random mushrooms that appear in their bays? Alrighty. Come here, drone. Yeah, you really are a lot faster in this version, huh? That is quite enough out of you. Thank you. Wow, you click that button to send it off, and it goes right away, so... can't do anything with these, apparently. So these garbage bags are only for these piles of trash over here, which, by the way... Oh, I moved it, right. I was gonna grab the one that was in the wall, unfortunately. That one does not work. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, it does not work for any of those. I think there's some by the door I still have to get. Do that. I am missing 1 point to be able to unlock more, which is very sad. I could go, like, remove an upgrade so I can buy a coffee so I can stay awake for this, because I think I'm going to run low on energy by the time this thing's done. It's 20%. Oh, my God. Okay. Let's go undo an upgrade real quick. Let's see. Detector quality we kind of don't need. Oh, that didn't even give me enough. What are you? The detector quality going down is really showing. I think it's just a bunch of floating stars in space. That happens. Remote breaker control time? I don't know what that means. I don't really think we need that either. Oh, wait. Wait, it doesn't give you back as much. Oh, that makes sense. You know what? I'm gonna sell this garbage. I should have kept the drone around. I'm gonna sell this garbage so I can buy, so that I can then buy a coffee. Oh my God, okay. It's fine, it's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, after this day, I'm definitely gonna be ending this first episode, but yeah, this has been a very, very fun first episode. I'm glad to be back in this game. It is super, super fun. Just, you know, hanging out in my parking lot. My own personal parking lot that I have all to myself. This game game makes me think about how fun yet creepy it would be to have a job like this in real life. Like, I wouldn't mind being out here in the middle of the nowhere for this, in the middle of the nowhere for this long. But also, if I was away from people like this for too long, I would start hallucinating shit. I think that is genuinely something that happens to people. So, yeah, wouldn't be the greatest. I'd certainly want to talk to people on occasion. I certainly want to have more communication with my higher-ups than just fucking emails, but, you know, whatever works, I guess. The drone is in motion. Cannot use. Don't tell me what I can use and can't use. Off you go. Please give me 15 things so I can buy a coffee. It'll be so nice to be back into the later points of the game when I don't have to worry about money anymore. Because I just have so much of it. Waiting. I'm so glad this machine still uses points, unlike the one downstairs, which uses, you know, it uses coins. Right. Forgot what coins were. Hold on. I just realized something. I have it set so that it'll change seasons every week in-game, I presume. Does that mean that when it's winter, I'll be encountering Krampus again? Because if you don't remember my last series, in the final episode, I had encounters with Krampus, where if you are at midnight in the middle of like a special Christmas event thing that can happen, I got enough to buy coffee, yay! Anyway, if you were awake at midnight in-game, I guess I can drink it right here, but I'd also like to drink it in my hands. There we go. Glug. If you were awake at midnight on any night during a special winter event, Krampus would spawn and hunt you down. And once that happened, like, you couldn't sleep for the rest of the night, and he would constantly, like, come around and get, like, you know, hit you, then run away, and it was just a big annoyance. And in order to get him off your back altogether, you had to make this special brew for him. Yes, garbage bag. Okay. Don't worry, guys. In forever, you'll have this done. God damn, it's... You're done. Okay, you know what? Oh, right. We need to actually turn those on. Let's turn these back on real quick, and then you know what? I'm actually going to stop this. I'm just gonna be able to stop this. Put the data back on the drive. We'll listen to it later. We need another thing to be processed right now. This is way more important. Process this instead, please. That's not super fast, but it's better. That should get done in time. Will it? Man. I mean, either way, it would have taken this long to get around to it anyway, because I had that big break in the middle of the day when I was out and about, and I couldn't, you know, I couldn't grab the next signal. Let me try to stay ahead of the curve. I'm going to go for another signal right now, which we can definitely download, and hopefully it'll be done downloading by the time I go to bed in-game. It is not nighttime in real life. It is the, I think it's the evening right now. Yep, it's basically the evening right now in real life. All right, go back here. No close far in the evening. Okay, it's about dinner time. Gotta go have dinner after this. Okay. Gotta form the Triforce around each signal. Beep. I love the new sounds they've added to the machines. It's cool. And now... triangulation commence! Uh-oh, that might... the blue might be a little too far over. We'll see. Dang it, and it works! Perfect. I don't know what does that probability mean? 82.22%? What does that mean? And see all the satellites turning outside. Such a cool detail. I'm running out of things to say. I can tell I've been recording a while. Okay, 35%. That could possibly be turned in time. I should put together the drive box real quick. Let's set you on the ground. We'll take your lid off. Aw. We will grab, nope, grab, put, grab, put. Eventually we'll grab and put you. Then I think I might want to just like move all this stuff to the garage in preparation. I kind of wish you could like turn off the doors, certain doors from automatically closing. I get that you can turn off the power in the base, because, like, it's powered by the breakers in the basement. If you turn that off, they'll stop closing automatically, but still, I wish you could, like, turn it off individually for each door. I mean, you never know, maybe you can. Yes, 100% progress. Nope. Stay there. Because, God, it would be so tragic to, like, turn in the zip drive, turn in those things, have it be perfectly fine and finished for the task, but because I didn't get 3 signals, they're like, you failed. Fuck you, no extra money. I'm sorry, guys, it just takes a while. You gotta understand. These things, they take time, you know? Alright, please finish up soon. We do have until 23. Once it hits 23, that's when we're really in trouble. So as long as it can finish processing before then, we'll be good. Oh, hey, look at that. Got lucky. Perfect. Bam. And now you... search up first. Gotta scratch my eye. Stuff loves to just randomly start itching when you record videos. It definitely has to do with, like, talking for a long period of time. So I could definitely feel, like, the vibrations in my nose that leads to things itching. Okay, how are we doing on radar? Still just that one dot over there? Not concerned about it. It's probably a deer or something. There are deer in this game. I have seen them before. I think I saw them in one of my videos in the, of the first version. Not the first version, it was 0.8. Okay, yeah, we'll be fine. No more worries about finishing this daily task, unless I'm missing something in one of the daily tasks and the game's gonna be like, you failed! And I'm like, how was I supposed to know that? Hey, look, Stolas. Beautiful organization that made these amazing things. Oh, the shark drawing right there, that's cool. Sometimes sometimes in this chair, like a weird skeleton can appear. I'm kind of looking out for that, mildly. So is there something, for like these little items here, is there something... Okay, yeah, that gets rid of the trash pile altogether, so I guess that's mostly how I clean up those. Is there something I can store these in? I know that there's the trash cans outside that I think you can throw those in there, and that will, like, actually delete them from the entire game. So if that's what I need to do to clean that up, then now I actually, like, yeah, now I actually know what I need to do, and then I'd be more inclined to do it. Okay. This is almost done. I'll set this processing right afterwards. It's already 35% processed. I hope it doesn't have to restart. It might have to restart, though. That'll be fine. All right, you're done. Beautiful. Let's listen to you. That's a little creepier, ain't it? So many fireflies out there, man. New York City. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, continue your processing. Okay, it does have to restart. That's fine. At least we're all good. Oh, we have to put it in the box, right? Yeah, don't have to stick a note in the box, thankfully. Okay, now we call the drone, send this off, and hopefully that's a job well done for today. I still have 44 energy. Maybe I shouldn't have drank all that coffee. Whoa. Took me this long to realize they've, like, upgraded the night sky in this game. Oh, man. Is that Orion over there? Is that his belt? Oh, man, that looks so cool. I think it was just a bunch of random stars haphazardly placed, but now I think it's a picture of the real world sky, which makes a lot of sense. That's really cool looking. I like that. God, Dr. Kell, you are a bottomless pit. You are always hungry. I don't understand you. Well, hopefully we can get a big payout from this, and then we can order him some food the next day, because my God, this man's stomach is very demanding. All right, I hear the drone. I'm ready to ship off my next thing. Come down here, my friend. All right. So, need to put you in. Then, you. You. And you. Then that should be good. So hopefully all this stuff will count, and I will get my big bucks. Thank you, buddy. Should be the last time I ever have to go outside for anything today. Send that off. How's everything in here? You're at 4%, as I expected. You're at 20%. That is all right with me. Should keep an eye on my emails. How's radar doing? We're doing okay. Awesome. Awesome sauceum. Alright, so I guess for next time, I think the main thing is going to be to clean up the base, because, you know, Abbas is going to scream at me off camera if I don't do that next time, so I'll definitely get to that. Don't you worry. We're going to buy, like, a bunch of garbage bags for this stuff. Got to get the garbage cans outside in here for all the little things around the place. Got to go find the shovel wherever that is. I don't know where that is exactly, but we got to do that, and then we'll just start cleaning up all over the place. Got 240! The daily task results are in. You did excellent. Okay, so look at this. There's actually more detailed results. That's good. Total score, 8 out of 8. So I'm guessing if you fail one thing, you won't fail the entire task. That is good. Also, oh, I see. Daily task progress. Selling list has been set to your account balance. Awesome. It's very noisy, low quality. Still think you can catch something from this. You know what? Let's fix that. Let's fix that issue. We're going to upgrade the processing level. So now I can go up to level 2. Then, you know what, let's also bump that up a little bit, but I don't want to buy too many because I would like to buy a bunch of garbage bag rolls. Add to cart. Yeah, that sounds good. I'd like to buy a bunch of garbage bag rolls to help our, garbage bagging tomorrow. Oh man, it's midnight, I'm at like fucking 38 energy. Oh, whoa, it's windy. Oh, you see that? It's really windy outside. I think that's a new thing. I think that's a new event. New weather event. I don't think it used to get that windy before. That's cool. Alright, I'm gonna grab my garbage bag rolls, and then I guess I'll just sleep through the night with 38 energy I have. We'll begin tomorrow bright and early, I guess. Because, you know, it won't take super long to refill my energy, and then that'll be that. Oh, it's raining, I see, okay. That'll be that for this episode. Yeah, I've gone on for over 2 hours, but hey, that's alright with you all. Just like the first series, I'll probably start cutting out the times when I'm, like, you know, I'm doing the satellite runs for the billionth time, and, you know, you kind of get the idea. Hello, thank you for all the garbage bag rolls. See you later. Goodbye. Have a good night. Okay, so may as well, yeah, I'll just store them in my inventory, because it's not like having stuff in your inventory when you sleep is, like, does anything. This will probably finish throughout the night, but I'm sure we can get another signal going very shortly after that when we wake up. Yeah, we'll just go to bed. Trying to deliberate with myself on what to do next. Like, just go to fucking bed, dude. Oh yeah, and we gotta buy something for Dr. Kell at the beginning of next time. Buy some more food, some more special food, because the MREs, I think, have been nerfed. They do not give nearly as much sustenance as they used to. Alright, we don't need the lights on in here. In fact, that would be quite, detrimental to our sleeping. Blah. Okay. Thank you for saving, game, but, you know, do you have to lag like that every time? Well, first impressions of this new update, I am liking it. There are some things that have been added that I'm like, do we really need this? But there are plenty of things that I'm like, yes, thank you. I'm actually a really big fan of how the hash codes work now, because now I will no longer mess up a single letter and, like, mess up the entire daily task because of that. And, like, you know, I can't possibly know for sure why I messed it up beforehand. Uh-oh, we got a dream. It's the burger dream. I think I had this on day 2 as well, my first playthrough, so this is very fitting. Let's see, can I actually, like, do well at this dream? I always end up just slipping off and falling partway through. Yeah, this is just a dream where you're surrounded by burgers. I think Dr. Kell's favorite food is burgers. I think that's what this dream's trying to tell us. Got a crouch jump in this game. Because it is, even though it is an Unreal Engine, it is very much mimicking a Source Engine game. So, I think the crouch jump is something that was, like, deliberately reintroduced. Man, how is a game like this even developed? Like, it's kind of crazy, honestly. Alright, I'm doing really well at this, actually. So I think, to deal with these nightmares, if you fail them, you will lose energy. You will actually, like, wake up and lose some sleep. but if you succeed them, you'll get... I failed. It's super easy to just do that. Yeah, I lost like 10 sleep just then. Shame. What time is it? I need a clock up here. Oh, there is a clock up here. What time is it? 3 a.m. That's fine. Just go back to bed. Go back to bed, Dr. Kel. You're okay. The burgers can't hurt you. No matter how much it seems like they want to. But yeah, I hope y'all have enjoyed this first video, and hope y'all will enjoy the rest of the series as it comes. I don't know how often I'm gonna be doing it. Like, the first series I started to, like, slam out videos for, focus entirely on it, because I wanted the game to be done. I wanted to be done with the game so that I could, you know, focus more on my other series, but I don't plan to have this series absolutely take over this channel like it did last time. I'm hungry. I think I'm too hungry to sleep. That or something's happening. Nope, nothing's happening. Okay, I'm just hungry. I think that's what that means. Like, if I'm down below 20 now. Hey, a nutrient bar. That's kind of good. I didn't mean to do that. Give me that. Hiya. Wait. Oh, I dropped it. I'm an idiot. What do you mean? Object can't be held? Oh, it's like inside the trash pile now. Oh, get this stupid shit away from my nutrient bar. All right, gotta go get my care package, and then I'll really be done for the episode. I swear, guys. This time, I really mean it. Alrighty. I hate how they keep giving me new freaking tapes, but, like, I don't have enough space for them, so I have to keep dragging them back in all the time. It's so annoying. I suppose, can't I just, like... Do I need the cases for anything? Here's what I'm gonna ask any of you who watch this. Do I need these data tape cases for anything? Or can I just leave them in the bag and not bring them out with me? Like, I'm sure the tape cases could be used for, like, crafting or something, but if I don't really need them that much for anything else, then I could just leave them in the bag and send the drone off with them. Like, I don't need to take them out every time. How are we doing in here? You are 50%... Oh, whoa. Oh, the storm messed up our frequency thing. Okay. Yeah, that can happen. Storms can do that. It can mess up your polarity and frequency, and you have to fix them. So we're gonna have to do that real quick. Then it'll be back in full downloading order. And you are still processing? Oh my god, you're just over halfway through it. That's fine. We'll see what that sounds like in the next episode along with everything else. Let me also write down a note for myself, though I'm probably just gonna check it anyway. I'll still write a note for myself on what satellites need doing. We need Lima, India, Delta. Lima, India, Delta. Also, I just noticed he wants 3 signals of level 2. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to give that. Sorry, bud. Alrighty. Well, that shall be the first episode of our new Voices of the Void adventure. I look very forward to playing the rest of this game, seeing what all is new, seeing what all the funny setting does as well. That reminds me, I gotta go type those things into the console so I can actually spawn those guys and find them. That's another thing I'll probably do next time, because, you know, that's something I tried to do in the last episode. Like, I tried to, in episode 19, I spawned in the funny setting characters that you can find, spawned in with the console, and I tried to find them, couldn't find them. People then told me that you can server target them, and I didn't know that, so I'll be doing that next time as well, hopefully. Anyway, yeah, I basically already said what we're gonna do next time. Next time it Voices the Void, we clean the base, we do all that other shit, we continue the game until something happens. I don't know if anything will happen for that entire time, but we'll find out. It is this game, you never really know. Thank you all for watching. If you did, as always, I will see you all in the future.